Okay. Hey, April. I'm sorry I'm late. The time change is not settling well with me. Hi, Carrie Lynn. Hi, Alma. Hi, Laura. Hi, Whisper to Me. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Leisha. Oops. I missed. Hi, Jeremy. Hi, Lonnie. Danielle. Mandy, I got you. How are you feeling, Mandy? Hi, Kathy. How's your husband? Just Jen. Hi, CYNT. Alma. Paula. Hey, my full heart and hands. Who else do we have here? Linda, hi. Flower Girl Phillips, Kaza, Dalia. How's everything going, Dalia? Hey, Danielle. Hi, Ninja. Hey, J Bells. Hey, Bethany. Connie, hello. Hello, Sassy Darcy. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Deb on the Move. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Wildlife. Hi, Diane. How are you? Hi, Linda. I got you right, Lisa. I don't know. I'm saying it. Pauline. Hi, Connie. Hi. Carrie Lynn. I got you right. Okay. Pauline, Diane. I think I got everybody. I am Pat. Oh, Pat L. Wow, Pat, how are you doing? You know what Lisa did? She's probably, I don't know if I think she gets up at 4 in the morning or so. I don't know. But she sends me something on Saturday and she's like, Carolyn, I'm in Rhinebeck. Maybe we can meet up next weekend or like another weekend. And I'm like, oh, okay. But I hope she gives me notice, like, not just like the day of. Hey, Earthbound. Everybody just got here. Everybody just got here. Oh, I don't. Oh, it's later for you. Well, won't normally come on this late. I mean, I won't start this late. It's just I'm whacked out from the time change. Hey, Winter Snow. Hi, Sam. I'm just really whacked out from the time change. Hi, Sharon. Usually, because it's really weird, because usually when we fall back, I feel like I get so much done like on the first day, but it didn't happen this time. I don't know. It's very weird. Usually I like it, April, but I mean, I don't like it that it's dark and it's dark early, but just that day, it feels like for the next few days that I have a lot of extra hours, but it didn't feel like that this day. Your neck was killing you? Sorry to hear that. That's how I feel, my full heart and hands. I feel like so sluggish, like, oh, okay, like that. But I mean, I got some stuff done, but not stuff that I want to. Hi, Diana. Oh, thanks. You're welcome. Hey, Eric. Are you live? We are live. Hey, Evelyn. And I didn't get to any of the email. I'm telling you, today, like this certain, I've got to get to the emails. I know I'll get to the emails, promise. I watched the replay. It was so comforting. Thanks, Grace. Well, we're going to do it better again because Jimmy realized after he was trying to make the little thing as tight as he could that it had to, we looked at, it had to be wider. So we'll do another one. I've got a lot of papers. And to Sarah A., I am sorry that you took what I said last night because Sarah A. sent them to me with some other stuff. That you took what I said to mean that I was scared to use them. That was not the case. I'm just an anxious person and I didn't know about using them in the house, but not that I was scared to use them. I told you when you gave them to me, I thought it was great and I wanted to do it and we were very happy and we made 2 videos, which I hope that you saw. But never that we were scared to use them, never. Thank you. I mean, I just hope that you saw my comment that wasn't the case. Oh, hey, Nana Jules. How are you doing? Hey, your best friend. Hi, Lisa. Elma. Hi. You can't type. Not too good today. Oh, are you not? Are you not doing well, or you just can't type? You sluggish too? Please put my brother on the prayer list. He finished chemo and is getting his whole bladder removed today. Oh, I'll definitely pray for him and send me his name, Julie T, and we'll put him. Just put in the subject prayer list, and we'll put him on the next one. All right? But I think he was covered in also the Rambler prayer. Everybody got covered in that one, and their family and friends got covered in it. But definitely, I will be praying for him. But just send me his name, and I'll put him on the next one. Prayers for all in need, right? Yeah, I did a blanket. There was a blanket prayer for everybody. Oh, I know you do, Julie T. I'll be praying for him. You've been feeling sluggish for like 2 weeks. Oh, it could be. Do you take a vitamin D supplement or anything? I just feel all discombobulated, and my sister's been texting me all day, and my brother, and it's just craziness. Hey, Lisa. So what's going on today? Okay. Oh, I want to tell you about the South Carolina. Did you guys hear about that South Carolina? The mother, they found a dead baby in the house and the kids living in feces. Did you guys hear that? Anybody hear that? You didn't hear that? Oh, wow. Ooh, you all missed that? Oh, no. Okay, let me get this. Hang on. Okay. Children and a dead baby were found inside a South Carolina home filled with trash and feces. Investigators with the Florence County Sheriff's Office were responding to the death of a 7-month-old at the home in Timmonsville on October 15th when they discovered children living in unsuitable conditions. There were animal feces in the bathtub and the toilet, animals roaming freely, and an immense amount of trash all over the house. Let's see here. The children are now in protective custody, and an autopsy has been ordered for the baby. The mother, 27-year-old Ashley McPherson, was arrested Tuesday and charged with 6 counts of child neglect, according to the Florence County Detention Center. McPherson is alleged to have placed her children at an unreasonable risk of harm, impacting their health and personal safety by allowing them to be in a home that was not suitable for living, Sheriff Mike Nunn said in a statement. McPherson is being held on a $100,000 bond, according to the detention center. Officials are still investigating. Now, I think this is the house, hold on one second, that some delivery guy, because if it's not, then there's another one. Let me just see here, because it. Okay, let's see. So it says,
And after all that, I still haven't found the right price on the car yet.
I can't stand these things that come loose here. What is this one? Did this just happen?
Fox Nation.
Fox Nation.
Fox Nation. Fox Nation.
Fox Nation.
Are you still not a part?
Did that happen now? Hold on a sec. Oh, wow. Okay, so there was a party in California that 4 people lost their lives in. Crowded Halloween party that took over an Orinda home. 4 people were gunned down in the shooting, which erupted outside the large home where a packed party advertised on social media was taking place. So that's great. The shooting was first reported after 11 p.m. on Halloween night. The shooter has not been identified. None of the victims' identities have been released. Where's our California people? You heard about that? What is this one? Is this the girl that was missing? I'm so confused. Isn't this the girl that was missing? You see this? Oh my gosh. Did you guys hear this one? A Utah man arrested for allegedly shooting mom and streaming her bloody corpse on Facebook Live. Yeah, they're now they're going to have to do something. Jeffrey Langford, 24, is facing murder charges after he allegedly shot his mother and live streamed footage of her dying on Facebook. Now this does not... If this is his mother, wow, I thought that was his girlfriend. Hold on, let me see if I can get the picture for you. Hang on. Oh, he's crying there? Okay. Well, this is his mugshot. Let's see. Hang on. And let's see, this is his mother. She looked like the girl that was missing last night at first when I looked. So I thought, oh no, but it's not. Oh, that's very little. Hang on. Not close up. I saw it like the little, it looked like her. But, all right, so, and then we have this picture of him. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, and so let's see what happened. So he's facing murder charges after allegedly shooting and killing his mother, and then he live streamed the footage of her crumpled body on Facebook as he sobbed "Mom" into the camera with blood smeared on his face. Oh, I guess that's when he was live streaming. Lovely. Jeffrey Antonio Langford, 24, of North Salt Lake, allegedly told police his mother, Graciela Laura Holker, 45, tried to shoot herself first, and that he fired the fatal shot to spare her from becoming a vegetable, according to a Davis County Jail booking affidavit obtained by media. Langford, 24, was arrested Saturday night charged with first-degree felony murder, second-degree felony obstruction of justice, and a misdemeanor count of carrying a dangerous weapon while in possession of drugs or alcohol, according to the arresting documents obtained by media. A spokesperson for the North Salt Lake Police said the investigation is active and ongoing, and that they're awaiting autopsy results and forensic results to have further comment on the case. Calls were referred to the Davis County Records Department. Langford's arrest came on Saturday at 7:10 p.m. after police responded to a call about a possible suicide at an apartment at 55 West Center Street. The caller told police Langford had stated via social media that a female had just shot herself and that he was going to kill himself next. Arriving officers found Holker's body wedged between the couch and coffee table with a gunshot wound to her head. Langford had blood smeared on his face and showed signs of being intoxicated. Langford allegedly gave police conflicting statements about what had happened. After further investigation, it was determined that there was sufficient probable cause to arrest the adult male and book him into jail on the charges of homicide and obstruction of justice. Before police arrived, Langford had allegedly posted 3 disturbing Facebook Live videos showing his mother dying or already deceased and saying he didn't want to go to jail. In the first video, he is seen crying and saying, "Mom," as Holker is videotaped slumped over with blood covering her face and nose. He claims she shot herself in front of him and that she was still alive and he needed to finish it. In the second video, Langford makes the claim again that his mother shot herself in front of him, but says this time that he's not going to go to prison or jail. In the third video, Langford says his mother deserves a good send-off. The gun was allegedly found in his mother's hand, but was cocked. Langford is being held at the Davis County Jail without bail. He has not yet entered a plea or retained an attorney who can speak on his behalf. Okay. Lovely. There's a lot of crazy stuff that's happened in the last few days. Mom vanished after putting twins on the school bus. And boyfriend's arrest after body is found. Oh, where did that happen? A body has been found in the home of a missing, Maine woman who was last seen putting her children on the school bus the day before. On Wednesday, authorities discovered a body in the basement of 29-year-old Melissa Sousa's home. Steve McCausland, spokesperson for the Maine Department of Public Safety, said that Sousa was reported missing the previous day by friends after they hadn't heard from her and grew concerned. She was last seen putting her kids in the school bus outside their home Tuesday morning. The body is undergoing an autopsy, has not been identified. It's her. Nicholas Lovejoy, Sousa's live-in boyfriend and father of her 2 children, was arrested Tuesday night, according to McCausland. Before she disappeared, Sousa allegedly told co-workers that Lovejoy had threatened to kill her in the past. He's locked her out of the house and he's pointed a gun at her while the girls were upstairs looking out the window. Sousa's boss at Dunkin' Donuts, Megan Lagasse, told media a week ago in the driveway he pointed a gun at her and the kids were saying, "Don't kill my mom." Lovejoy was pulled over around midnight on Tuesday and charged with carrying a loaded rifle in the vehicle and endangering the welfare of a child because he had left his children home alone. As of Wednesday, Lovejoy remains behind bars in lieu of $2,000 bail. One of Sousa's neighbors told media that he had seen Sousa's children playing with her outside their home. "She's such a cute little thing," Chris Moody said of Sousa. "I used to say to myself, what's that girl doing with that guy? I just don't understand it. From all reports, she was a nice young girl and probably tried to be the best mother she could. I feel so bad. I just can't imagine. It makes me cry that somebody is living in hell and you don't even know it. She was just a little thing and he was awful. His eyes were just cold and evil. I don't know how. Let me see here. I just want to put. Let me see something. Oh my gosh, you've got to. If this. Wow. Okay. That can't be the guy. I think it is. It's looking like it is. And that is her. So they don't have a positive ID on the body, but sad, very sad. And it doesn't say how old the kids were, but I guess if they were on the bus, they've got to be at least 5. At least he's not scary looking. All right, is this for this channel? What's the matter? What does Eric need? Oh, Eric, Patreon is on a different site. Oh, you're joking. No, I figured that, Robin. Yeah. Hey there. Too much, sadly. I know, Rosa, right? There's lots of crazy people that just kill other people to solve situations. It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding, Cheryl? Oh my gosh. Did you see what Cheryl just wrote? That before I go to sleep, my thoughts and prayers are with Nicole Atkinson, Shanann's friend, who spoke tonight to say she's facing stage 2 breast cancer and will need aggressive chemo for the next year. Oh my goodness. Definitely prayers for her. Wow. She just had a baby too. How's the baby doing? Because the baby had some heart surgery. Right. She just had a baby a few months ago at Wildlife. Yeah, Nicole Atkinson. Where did you see her speak? On like a Facebook Live video? The baby's doing okay? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. She announced on her Facebook? Did she have to have, what is she having a mastectomy, or she's having a lumpectomy, or did she say? She's had a lot of stress in her life. Absolutely, Carla. Yeah. She's having a lumpectomy. She has a good prognosis. I mean, besides the chemo, hopefully she has a good prognosis. I know, Postal G, right? Sometimes it just seems like it just keeps raining down on some people. It's growing fast, she said. Go to her face. Okay, I'll go to the Facebook and say, hang on. Well, she has a video. She says, if you take the time to watch this, I apologize for it being long. I did a video versus a live because I need to focus on what I was trying to get out. I appreciate everyone's love and support during this time. I will beat you. Tomorrow's not promised. Love you more. So there's a video there. Here, I'll put the page.
Hi guys.
So you can check it out. I don't think she'd mind me playing it, but I don't want to do that without her permission. So I'll just put the link here. And I wish we had her contact info. We could send her something as a group. Oh, I'm sure we can get that, Hennessy. I mean, oh, thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. So what is... Hey, D Finite. Hi, Priscilla. And Rosa, okay, now, so I have to go back and get the phone numbers now, because let me look at the, while you guys are here. So, how long is that video? Is that video 21 minutes long? I'm just trying to see. The people are commenting now. It's probably some of you. Oh, Sandy commented on there. I'm just looking at some of the comments on here, so. It's a shame. Prayers for her. Okay, I wanted to look at the emails. Okay, so because somebody said, okay, what was it? Angel Callie, you wanted to give, Rosa, you wanted me to give Angel Callie your number, right? Okay. So let me see here. Okay. So, all right, I'm just gonna, I'll send this through to Angel Callie. And then, was I supposed to send it to anyone else? Hang on. Let me just get this off to Angel Callie before I forget, because that's what I do best. Thanks, Janelle, for the reminder on the prayer papers. Okay, so. Okay. So that was that. All right. Was I supposed to send it through to anyone else? Oh, you're not well, Sam? 103 fever. That's not good. You have the flu? I hope you feel better. Right. Okay, I sent it through to Angel Callie. Did I have to send it to anyone else, Rosia? The baby is doing okay. Anyone who requests is added. Okay. Okay, but I don't think I... All right, so I just want to see if anybody says, can I send Rosia a card? Sure, Priscilla. Send me, can you send me an email and I'll give it to you? I'm just trying to catch up here. Hennessy, Evan Frederick. So would anybody want to call in and talk about anything tonight? Because it's kind of like open mic night. It's Sunday. Tomorrow will be Frazee. Is it the flu? Did she say it was the flu? Okay, Rosa, I will. So, no, you don't even... Patreon is just... Okay, what Patreon is, they have a site where, like, you can support a channel because sometimes, like, people don't like to give super chat or something, so they just do something like once a month and they can sponsor a channel, or they can do it 1 month. And then there's like little things. So now what we do in Patreon, we have one private meeting. There's going to be 2 this month because we missed last month. So this month we're going to have 2 private meetings, just for Patreons, like for an hour or 2 hours. Like it's usually once a month. And then as soon as we get some, like, there's like little perks and stuff. It's you don't, it's not nothing mandatory. Just a little perk site. Email is okay too. I just don't look often, but if they put Rambler, okay, so okay, if you put, you'll open it, okay. Priscilla's sick too? I thought it was Sam that was sick. Wait, I'm confused. Priscilla's sick too? I used to be subscribed, but some whack job left me a very weird reply in a comment, so I closed out and I came back with a new handle. Oh, what was your old one? Priscilla has the flu too? Oh my goodness. Guys, what states are you guys in? They say the flu is starting to show up in the area. Really, Wildlife? Dang. Isn't it a lot more loose? No, I think you're thinking of something like D-Live, because it's actually, we actually do the meeting just like this, but it's private. Yeah, you can't, but it's because it's a private thing. Yeah, you could say what you want, so like, yeah, because nobody else will see it. You know what I mean? Frazee is not being shown. No. He is not being shown there. No. Deb will have an update tomorrow with Tom on the Frazee case. I just have to find a time, and then it's going to be at a time she's going to come in. Did I get your email? First time to email and just want to know if it worked. Did you just email me right now? This very moment? What happened, Priscilla? You felt like you were dying yesterday? Yeah, healing vibes to all the sick. Ramblers, family members, friends, sure, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Auntie Coco, aren't you in California? You guys are supposed to be nice and warm and healthy. Which case? I thought that was going to take a really long time, Eric. Didn't you say it was going to take a really long time to go? Hey, Betty from South Wales. You're in the UK. Oh, you missed your flu jab. I like the way you call it a flu jab instead of a shot. It sounds nicer. I'm going for my flu jab. Okay. Oh, when the Patreon, I'm gonna put it up there. I'll figure it out. I know. I have to get myself together here. It does sound nicer, a flu jab. Come on, kids, we're going for a flu jab. Okay, get in the car. We'll show now if you say, so don't want to interview. What happens? No, it's just because I've seen the name Inspector Gadget around for a while. That's why I'm saying, I don't know if there's two Inspector Gadgets, but I've seen that name around for a while. You're a stone's throw from the beach and you guys are getting the flu? Kathleen, not too long. Not too long. I don't know, half an hour, maybe? Maybe, I don't know. SAG wants to put her old name in here, but doesn't know if we'll all see it. And I said yes. Yeah, we'll see it. I never got a flu shot. Never got the flu until last year. You definitely think you're going to die, but my daughter's boyfriend brought it in here. Is she still going out with him? You're sick too, Evelyn? Oh my goodness. You meant it starts January 2020. I know that's a long time to wait, Eric. I think you better pick up another case for a while. Something to tide you over. Hey, choking on ashes. Are you into the Frazee case at all? Did you start looking that up at all? It was a cartoon I used to watch as a kid. Inspector Gadget, right. No, I'm just saying because I've seen that name around for a while, so I don't know if there might be another one. Everyone got the flu. You got rid of it. Had it for 6 weeks. 6 weeks? Oh my gosh, Bethany. I'm gonna put the link in. I'm gonna see if Patrick Frazee still has his dog video on YouTube. We've definitely, I know it, right, April F? Okay, so I'm just gonna see. I'm just gonna put that here for anybody that's new to the Frazee case to see if it's still on. First, let me see if it's still on. It probably is because they never took Chris Watts' video off. For some reason, they never take it off. Like they'll go take Facebook, but they leave the YouTube videos up. It's weird. Okay. Of course, I'm getting all the. Oh, I think is that it? Oh, you know what? If somebody, this would be a good thing to do too. Hold on a second. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is the townhouse because, let me see, for people that, come here. Okay. This is a short. I'm doing this in a little bit of a different format tonight because I want to bring you the pictures from Kelsey Barroth's townhouse. These were ones that were on Zillow, and these were taken prior to her purchase. So the furnishings and everything you will see will not be her own. And so let's take a look at what we have here. Okay, this is information about the townhouse from Zillow. And it says nicely remodeled in 2008 with all green materials, gas fireplace with electric switch and air conditioning, newer windows, new furnace, nice and warm with large south-facing windows. Super that was Sister Shay Priscilla. Quiet and woodsy, yet right I can show that too. Well maintained by the Homeowners Association, including landscaping, snow plowing, outer staining, roof, and driveway. Awesome peak views, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 742 square feet. And then these are some images that I took with Google Maps to show you the surrounding areas. Now this is Kelsey's townhouse right there with the arrow, and you'll see that there's no exterior doors on the back of the house. So where we thought maybe there was a back door that Crystal was coming in, and Crystal, that's something else to tell you about at the end. She's really, everything she said is basically a lie, so the plea deal's not even going to hold when all of that comes out, and friends of hers are talking. So lots of stuff going on there. But we'll bring you that as, you know, as it comes, as the information comes through, but just get ready for a wild ride. Okay, here's another view in the back of her house, and you'll see that, let me just grab something here so I can show you, that over here we have a side access because this area right over here goes in front of these homes, and I think it's just like the little inlet. That's the alley. This might be what they refer to as the alley. Okay, I think that may be what it is. here's that East Lake Avenue right on this road right here. That's East Lake Avenue. The houses have the address of East Lake Avenue, even though the backside is facing it. Okay? And if you take this road, you know, with like Google, you can go down, you'll see the town is very close. There's another view of that East Lake Street, and you can see the side entrance here, the inlet right there. Okay? And then Kelsey's townhouse is just right over that way. All right, here again, Kelsey's townhouse is over there, so you're going to come down, then turn in here, and go around and park, right? No rear exterior doors. There's only one door total to that townhouse. This is that inlet, the side entrance. You go around, and you'll see right there is that Loft Village townhouse sign. And this is the front. And then you go in, and it's this side entrance. It's the only entrance I see. There's big windows, but they're in the front. So let's see. Now, if this house over here has a camera, how come I need to get something that you can see here? If they have a camera somewhere over here, I don't know, over here, I don't know where their camera is, that would be taking the image at the door that they're seeing. Well, she does have an alibi, Carrie Lynn, for that
Crystal,
day.
if she was there cleaning at all. Is it the car driving in that sets it off? Did Patrick bring his car in and she didn't? I don't know. But there were 2 parking spaces, and supposedly they both had cars in them. I don't know. Getting carried away with the writing tools. I'm sorry.
Okay, Caroline, hi.
Guys, here's that side entrance again. Right there. Okay. Here we go again. Number 269. Some home features. Single family home, 1986 was the year it was built, has forced air heating and other for cooling, 2 parking spaces, and the lot is 871 square feet. It's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, and it's, I missed that, 724 square feet for the home size. All right, this is all prior to her moving in, and so these furnishings are probably gone with the previous owner. This is the entrance, and this is so far the only entrance I see right there.
That's it. That's the only entrance.
I'm having a little fun right now.
You would think
I've
so,
tried to record this like 4
wildlife,
times,
but
my mic's
there's
been
only
bad.
one entrance.
These are the steps right here. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what else. Here's that fireplace, and remember this is that stone face. She said that she left on purpose. Some blood particles, drops. I was thinking about these along with that blow poke. So I wonder if anything like that could have been used as a weapon, but then again, it's a gas fireplace, and with it being a gas fireplace, she really wouldn't need these tools now, would she? And she probably wouldn't want them around with the baby walking. Another view of the living room. Another view of that rock face. And this is the side of the staircase. And this is the front of the staircase. Go up there, go up. You'll see that this is hardwood, and the kitchen there's tile. So she didn't have any carpets to contend with unless there were area rugs.
We're going to go up on the second floor.
And whoops, right down there. Well, I didn't.
So there is,
Right down
there is a loft
stairs.
area right there.
This is the kitchen. Remember, the refrigerator is what the mother called. There were drops of blood and round appliances on oven mitts, all kinds of things in the kitchen. So that you see the area that supposedly has blood transfer splatter is expansive. This is the only picture of the bathroom, and there's only one bathroom in this townhouse, and here is the toilet area, there's the tub. Remember, this had blood on it, but remember, she was using the tub to clean up.
Sorry to hear that, DC Lights.
Okay.
I'll pray for her.
Remember
Shannon,
when
pray for Shannon.
Patrick, Crystal mentioned Patrick said a square needed to be replaced? I wonder if it was one of these tiles. I was thinking this whole time that tiles had to be, I don't know whether I was having like an ESP moment or something, but ever since I've heard about this case, I've had a vision of him fixing a tile, changing or tiles, I don't know why. This is that back bedroom where the baby is supposed to be, but now through this close friend of the family, I'm hearing that the baby was at Patrick's ranch with
But see, now that's not
Patrick.
true
That's what
anymore,
I'm saying.
so
everything is changing, and we'll see.
it is
what
changing.
happens
Now
there.
the baby's supposedly in the back bedroom.
Okay, and this is that back room. At the time of the sale, it was used as an office. This is the other bedroom.
Oh, you're lost, Rose? So we're looking at Kelsey
And this
Barrett's
is the land
townhome
outside.
for the
These are
trial
the
that's
views. So
happening right now in
I will
Colorado.
be bringing you new updates. Everything is changing,
in
but it looks
Woodland
like
Park.
she lied about things, and if that's the case, she's going to do time. It's a plea deal's not going to hold her. And it looks like a lot more people are involved in this, including friends of hers, maybe even that aunt like we had thought about. So let's wait and see what goes on there. And then I have a lot to bring you on that crazy podcast. If you were on our last live, you know that someone came in and told me about it and asked me if the Mel was the person that was talking to me from the Watts camp, and yes, it was. As far as I can tell, it's one of Jamie's friends, and two friends, Mel and Kel, were on this podcast with Kay, Critical Kay, who's everything but a critical
Oh my goodness,
thinker,
this was the
who
nutcase.
spews hate, and she's really had a really, really bad week. She's gone off on, I can't tell you how many people, and her hatred just came right through. She just went nuts because she's only good if she can manipulate the podcast and she can, you know,
This is the
talk
nutcase.
over the people there. But if she gets somebody that stands up to her, she ran off into her room and then she started hurling insults about the woman's looks. Meanwhile, this lady
Oh, no,
doesn't
this
even
is when
show
she
her
attacked
face on
Dana a
camera.
little
She only
bit,
shows
okay.
that picture with like half of her face in a purple wig. So yeah, she should be the last person talking about looks. But anyway, I have much more to tell you. I hope to be on a live later tonight about all that, but we'll see. And I just want to get this up now so you can have these. And I don't even know what's true and what's not true in this case because of all the lies. But I figure at some point or another we'll want to look at this.
With her daughter,
and,
Diana, just her and her daughter.
you know, kind of think about what could be how the murder could have happened, you know. So I thought they'd be useful, thought you'd like to see them. Let me know what you think, and if you've heard any new crazy developments on the case, let me know. All right, take care, and I'll talk to you very soon.
Yeah,
Hope
just
to
her
see
and
you
her
live
daughter.
in a little bit. Bye-bye.
You wanted to talk about that also? You want to call in and talk? What's going on? How can I? Now I'm going to go to the Happy Meal. Okay. What happened to Sister Shay? I don't know. Do you want to see the Sister Shay? Do you want to see the Sister Shay video before we go to talk whatever Eric wants to talk to about? Do you want to see the Sister Shay? I think she's still around, but I think she's taking like a YouTube break or something. You want to see the Sister Shay video? Okay, let me get the Sister Shay, Eric, and then we will talk about the whatever you want to talk about over there. See, it's good when you have like a library of your stuff to go through. That we, Kelsey. This kind of went to trial very fast. Let's see here. Let me go on my channel and search this. Okay. Where's my? Kelsey, let's see here. Oh, here we are. Okay.
Hey guys, how are you? I'm going to be live later tonight to chat with you about this and other stuff.
I don't know why we have
But
that
I
fan
wanted to
going,
bring
but
you
it's
something
going to be gone
because
because we're going to go to
you
Sister
know of our
Shay.
little incident. My little guy loves he loves the quotation marks.
What incident? I don't remember. We had an incident.
He loves doing them. But anyway, so he loves when I do them. But anyway, our little incident last night,
We had an incident, I guess.
and that's what I'm going to call it. So imagine this, because I didn't get to check anything. I went, did some things, went right to the doctor, got my blood work done, my labs, and then I made that short video from the car, but I couldn't see any of your comments.
Oh, this is when we had the death
And
threat.
then
live
between the
one on
sun, the glare, and the phone being too far away from me.
Yeah, it was. It was
So,
a death threat on air. This is
when I got
we're
home-
going down memory lane a little bit.
It was amazing because the phone rang the minute I walked in the door. Well, it was someone from YouTube, but not a bad person, a very good person. And so I got a call there, and that was nice. And then I went to my email, and there were so many emails from all of you, and I really appreciate that and the support, and then all the comments of support. And I haven't even had a chance to get back to each and every one of you because there's just so many, and I will do that. But I appreciate it so much, and it means the world to me. And then I'm opening my emails, and I just can't even believe this, but there is a video in there from our own roving reporter, Sister Shay. Can you believe this, guys? She has that whole video of Kelsey's place. She was out there with the press. She was mingling with the press, yakking it up with them, and she could share more in the comments, or you guys could ask her some questions in the comments. But I was just floored. I said, oh, this really made my day. See how amazing, you all are. In light of some jerk, right? There's thousands more that are just great. And
Don't tell me I'm going to cry again.
so yeah, it was really very, sounds cliche, but like they say, with all of its, with all of the situations like that, it still is a beautiful place because of the beautiful people. It's like Anne Frank says, I still believe people are good. And I think that's what it is. And we can't let someone like that was consumed with all that hate.
Uh-oh, what happened here? Uh-oh. What is that guy?
Poison something, because we have something really good. I mean, a tremendous community where we can come on and laugh, and who knows that Sister Shay was like, bam, she was right on that stuff. You're amazing, Sister Shay. You are amazing. But she didn't just do this. I mean, she killed this video. Just amazing. I can't even believe it. And, she just seems, I could just see myself writing, we could probably get in trouble if I ever up next to her, because, I don't know, it could be a bad team together. We could end up needing bail money. But I don't know, she just seemed like my kind of crazy. And I would have been riding shotgun and having, the Sonic limeade. But I felt like next best thing. I felt like I was right along for the ride with that. The way Sister Shay made that whole video, it was great. It was just great, unbelievable, and it just made me so happy to come home to all of that. And even though I haven't been able to get back to each and every one of you, just having that there is just amazing, So we'll all, we'll get through this. As a bump in the road, and of course we're not going to go into hiding or do anything, because
we have something great here. And when you have, or you're building something good and people see it, sometimes people are, I don't know, jealous, and they may be jealous of our community and trying to, you know, knock us down, but it's just going to make us stronger. So we'll just, you know, stick together for the good of the victims, you know, who knows, and we might just solve that case. We got with Sister Shay on there. I think that's pretty amazing. But anyway, again, huge props to Sister Shay for getting on this and doing this in such an amazing way. And I hate to say it, but High 69, she really upped the ante for you. You're just a little slow getting us that time lapse of that digging done. I think you're going to have to step it up a notch and go over and purchase a border collie. Pretty sure that's what you're going to need to do. Okay? It's not my fault. I didn't know Sister Shay was going to show you up like that, but she definitely has High 69. She definitely has. Sister Shay is going to take us for a ride now. Buckle your seatbelts, because we're going to Woodland Park, Colorado.
Oh, and
Take
we're
it
going to
away,
Gas and Grass.
Sister Shay. I wish I had the little picture from Mr. Rogers, but we don't. We don't yet, so we'll have to see if we can arrange that. But anyway, Sister Shay, take us away.
Hi, Mommy. Just wanted to show you I'm on my way to Woodland Park. This is beautiful Colorado Springs. And I was just listening to your video. I fell asleep listening last night, and I just heard the creepy guy calling on the phone. I am so sorry that happened to you. I don't even know what to say, but I'll start the video again when I get there.
Oh, here's the Gas and Grass.
Just stopped for gas at the Gas and Grass. Just getting gas, not grass, because I don't do grass. They drug test me at work. But anyway, thought you'd find that funny. Gas and Grass. Okay, so I just pulled up to Kelsey's house, and there are there are news people out front doing some news spot. So I don't know. I'll drive by and see if I can get in there. Otherwise, I'll just walk up to it. Sonic, which is
I'm gonna go Sonic
literally right
first.
around the block. Have a drink on Kelsey, drink for Kelsey, toast to Kelsey, and gosh, we'll just see. I don't know. I'm kind of scared to do this now.
The Sonic is where Crystal
Sonic.
went after cleaning up.
Sonic, gotta love Sonic. For Sonic, I'm in McDonald's parking lot now, but there's Sonic, so we're gonna go have a cherry limeade and toasted Kelsey and wait out the reporters. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Okay, so I went to Sonic. Here's my Sonic drink. Went to Sonic. Anyway, the reporters are still out front, and so I don't know. I'm just gonna go through. I can see where you can say this was an alley because there was a street here. I was just going to call it an alley. So I'm going to go through the alley, which is what I would call it.
We're
This is
going
the
on a
main
trip
street
to
right here.
Kelsey's house, Connie.
And then you're going to pull right in here, and that's an alley, for sure. And this is the alley. I would call it an alley. can see there's like houses here, driving up an alley. Which I guess is also where her parking spot is. There's the other townhomes. 249. 289. 269. There's the police. There's the police. There's the news crew. So I would call this the alley. Let's see here. I guess you could call this an alley as well. There's houses there, there's houses there, and then that's the main street right there. Oh, the news crew's still here. They're still here. I guess, what are they gonna do? Tell me I gotta leave? They're not my authority. They don't have my authority. Okay, so I just talked to the news crew, and he said he's talked to neighbors, and they've all told him this alley that I drove down the first part, and I told you I thought that was the alley. They said this is the alley where she would meet him, which is pulling into her parking spots right there. So that's the alley. There is not any other entrance. There's one entrance to her house, and it's right there. That's her front door. There's no other entrances. This is the alley. So I can see how she'd, bring the baby out to the alley. He wouldn't have to park in her parking spot. She'd just come right out here. Here's the alley. Drop the kid off, and then he could just take off down that way to the main street and take her home. So I can see that. I'll see if I can, I'll show you. Oops, I'll show you that. It's icy here. I'll show you the front entrance. That's the only door she has. So, very sad, but there it is. So he would have had to take her out in the tote here. And I'll go around front and show you the front. And I think with Google Maps and the video you have and this video, you should be able to figure it out. There's no other entrances. I'll go around front to the front yard and see if you can see. There's the front. I guess I'm calling it the front, but maybe not. Maybe it's the back.
There's not even windows back in the behind those at all.
Up there.
Very few windows and doors.
This is a high altitude. I'm feeling short of breath already.
Oh yeah, the altitude. Yeah.
That's the front door that I told you about. There is no windows back here.
No windows.
Nothing like that. And this is a very busy street. You wouldn't want to sneak in using this street. See the houses? That's their front houses, front-facing houses. To this, so you wouldn't want to do that. You would. There's her front door again. And that's the alley where I'm standing.
Well, they've got a pretty large window. Yeah,
go
that's a
through
pretty large window if somebody
these
was.
windows, or you could use it as a fire escape or something. But that's it. It's not big. One door only. It is connected though. Shares a wall with 271. There's 269, 271. They share a wall. And that's, I guess I'm at her back. I don't know. Anyway, bye. There's the back of Kelsey's house. No alleyway here. The street. This is the street that you would go to enter her parking lot. I'm calling this a street.
Oh, that's a street? Okay. So the alley's right in front of the house then, just that? Sunflower Brown, you're saying the alley is right where we are now? Because she said the news crew said the alley is
Her
in
front
the...
door looks exactly like this area here.
I don't know.
For cookie cutters. So, looks exactly the same. I'll walk around. This is what the newsman said is the alley where she met Patrick with the baby. So this is the alley, which I had said was the alley when I came down it. It's clearly an alley. It's much more narrow. This is what Colorado people call an alley. It's a narrow street.
So that's
Pretty
the
narrow,
alley.
one car only.
I don't get it either, Bella. Everything is
This is her
so
parking
close.
lot. And I'll show you her front door. This is so sad, I can't believe this. So that's our front door. And that's where she would come out to meet Patrick. There's a neighbor. Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Wasn't that amazing?
Okay.
Wasn't that amazing?
Yes, it was
Oh.
so amazing. Okay. Gosh. So that is a refresher. What was I going to see? Oh, if I could find his dog training video. You're afraid for our future, for my grandchildren, and any hope for relationships because of these men killing women. This needs to be addressed on so many levels. Yes, Material Girl Jewelry, sure it does. It does. Own private, yeah, private eye. So, I mean, that's the thing. There's only one door, and I just can't believe, like, he knew that there weren't more cameras to catch him. And he's going in and out, and then she's going in and out cleaning. Now, Deb didn't say yet. They got him on camera. So do they have Crystal Kenny on camera? And how many times going in and out? We don't know yet, right? So you saw this before. Sister Shay was brave to do this. She was a little nervous. But the news crews were there doing their stuff. But that, dark and gloomy. I can believe that, but it sounds so quiet. Wouldn't they see? That's what I'm saying. So maybe they do have footage of her going in and out. I mean, how many times would she have gone in and out? I mean, a lot of times, right? She's got to carry in the cleaning supplies, all the stuff, carry out all the trash. She threw some trash away at Sonic. I'm fairly certain I remember that. I don't know about the Freedom Program, but I'm guessing it's about helping people. So many close neighbors. Yeah, I know. Like, so maybe he really was intending to do that ranch on the ranch that night, and for some reason he couldn't get it done. Because who would want to do that there? I mean, instead of at the like on the property where he had her out in the open, right? She could have reversed right up to the door. Right, but wouldn't you still see her going in and out the side entrance and carrying stuff out and putting stuff in? And I don't know. I would be nervous if I was cleaning up a crime scene in something like that. It could be that back road. She's showing. But the news crew said the alley that she met Patrick in was right in front of the parking spaces. That's not weird, a stranger. Maybe she was going to pose as the cleaning woman if somebody saw her. I don't know. You heard his defense team are saying she didn't die at the house? Where did you hear that from? I'm still shocked that Crystal would agree to be involved. And the others too, if there are. Who does that? Well, right. And she came down 3 times to poison her, hit her with a pipe, or hit her with a baseball bat. If I were a neighbor, I'm sure I would notice if there was suddenly a lot of activity. Well, we're not like normal neighbors, Diana. We're a little bit investigative. I don't know why he didn't get the death penalty. But I think in Colorado, that's what Cindy Watts was saying. She's like, I wasn't scared about the death penalty. They're not going to give him death. I would rather him have the death penalty. He would be protected. They don't seem to have him coming out with the tote. Right. But they do have the tote photographed in the back of his truck. And I think the Conoco, is it at the Conoco? Oh no, I didn't play the dog video. I was going to get the link. I'm not going to play that video because that's not my video, but I'll put the link in here. Hang on. So you can check it out. I heard someone say that he wasn't as bad as some of the other trainers of these dogs. I don't remember where I heard. I don't know if it was Deb or I don't know where the heck I heard it from. Okay, I'll put the link to this and you can check it out. This is his channel, so you can see I'm just looking at the comments. The comments, like he never had comments on here until after that. He sold them for $3,000 a puppy. Okay, so let me see. Back to the chat. But somebody said he wasn't as bad as... But it to me is pretty bad. And then after you watch that video, click on his name. He might have a couple of other... It's right there, Eric. Check, click on his Patrick Frazee, name of his channel, and see if there's any other videos. Not sticking up or saying it's right, but all farmers tend to not see those dogs as pets. Yeah, well, the people that handled them at the sheep festival were pretty nice to them. I don't know. I guess, I don't know. People in the more rural towns out here tend to mind their own business. Not out here. There's a saying out here, if I don't know what I'm doing, my neighbor does. There's a very active Kelsey. Yeah, we're in that one. That's Deb's. That's who comes here every day and gives us updates. Were you here for the update last night? The People's Team for Justice, that's the one that we promote here. And Deb and Tom were going to come every day of the trial to give us updates. Did you get the link, Eric? It's in there. Oh, you missed it? Okay, go. Yeah, she gave us an update yesterday, and we put the link in. She'll be back tomorrow. I just have to figure out. We have to figure out what time she's going to come on. Watch the dogs cower. It's disgusting. Yeah, and I think there's other videos. If you click on his channel name, I think he has a couple of videos. More than just the one. So check it out. No, you don't need to log out. No, you don't need to log out. Just click the link. She's just saying it'll take you probably off here, so you have to come back in. You wouldn't want to meet the person who gets past my German Shepherd. Yeah. So tomorrow, I guess they'll finish with Cheryl, but I don't think Crystal's going to be the second one. I think they're probably going to start with you know, like officers and stuff like that. I think they're going to wait a little bit for Crystal. I don't know why. I just feel it. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. People who treat animals so casually are like to treat humans the same. Yeah, Chucky Ganesh, yeah. Who's timed out, Robin Lane? And I see you. Plus, he seemed... Well, actually, yeah, Hennessy. Actually, breeders do use that term, but I know what you mean. The way he was saying it was what seemed weird. In the chat, Eric? Yeah, didn't hear. I'll put the link in again here. There you go. You click on that link right there under what Danielle just said. Yeah, where is Frugal Mom and Wife? Because she's expecting. I hope everything's okay. I think she was on bed. Was she on bed rest? I hope everything's okay. Frugal Mom and Wife, leave a comment if you're watching this later and let us know if you're okay. How far along was she? She was pretty far along, wasn't she? And where's Birdie? We still haven't heard from Birdie. Who else was I thinking of? I saw hi 61 in the comments earlier on the prayer video. You think she was around 7 months? I hope everything is okay. You have to get up soon. Have a blessed night. You too, Inspector Gadget. Take care. He has more than one video. That's what I thought. Yeah. If you click on his name, his channel name, which is his name, then just... April, I don't know where the heck GB is. I haven't seen GB anywhere. I hope GB's okay. I even sent GB an email and nothing. I really hope everything's okay. You've been meaning to ask me about if you hear Carolyn, we're thinking of you. Yep, we're thinking of you. Hey, Kristen, how did everything go that night with the cake and stuff? Was everything okay? I felt discombobulated because I was late making it. I didn't have anything ready. I felt like I had never baked before in my life. I didn't even have the recipe out. You know. Did you see Broody? Oh, good. Tell her that I'm asking for her. Oh, you just had a crash? It was fun? Had the cake came out good? I didn't see, yeah, I have to go back and see you taste it. I missed that. I totally missed that. Laura, I don't know. The last she told me, it was something about it. She said it was a time change was too tough on her. That's what I've had. I think you look like you knew what you were doing, Carolyn. I was discombobulated, Danielle, because it came out good, but I just felt, is it 3:33? Get out of here. Oh, you're a minute late. But that's okay. Oh, you guys maybe got it in before. I don't know. I'll say you did. Eric, did you want to call in about something? You said you wanted to ask about something about Nutgate or something? The time change sucks. It does. Grilled cheese sandwich. My goodness. You always eat late. Grilled cheese sandwich with white and a Pepsi. I think animals don't like daylight savings time. You don't think they do, Liz? You'd love to talk about Nutgate? Do you want to call in, or you want Eric? If anybody that wants to call in. Okay, whisper to me. Yeah. That's fine. Astira. Well, no, I was saying that Sherilyn said she's dropping that chapter. Oh, she's going to, wait. She's going to put a new chapter in November 12th. And what are people going to have to do? Buy another book? Or what is she going to have, a supplement? Or she's going to put it out for everybody that has the book? How's she going to do that? Talk to me about this, Eric. What is she going to do? Oh, and other interesting stuff about Chris? All about NK? Mm-hmm. How's she going to do that? She left a that is the most crazy thing. Yeah, I left a chapter out. How's she going to do that? Grilled cheese sandwich. Okay, stop talking about food because now I'm getting hungry. Yeah, call. Well, can you call us and tell us? She did it on purpose? I don't think so. I think she got so much flack for it not having new information that she pretended. How could you miss I don't know. I don't believe her. Now I'm getting hungry. I didn't email yesterday. I need to get my Freedom Program book, but I'm going to get it today. Okay. No, she said I did it on purpose for her safety. But what does that have to do with Nutgate, though? Why did she forget the Nutgate chapter? And now she doesn't care about her safety? Now she's like, screw it, I don't care, because everybody said there's no information in the book? Did you see? No, I didn't see the new one. Oh, wait, when is she supposed to? Isn't she supposed to be on Dr. Oz this week? Oh, she never mentioned the Nutgate. Okay. She's reacting to negative feedback. I bet any money she thought she... Did she say anything about returns on the books or book sales or anything? No, that hippie chick, I think you're thinking of the other book, Cindy's book. She's going to be on Dr. Oz on the 17th, or the book's dropping on the 17th. And how's she going to do that? You mean people are going to have to buy an entire other book, or she's going to put it electronically for like $1 if they bought the book? I don't know. What's going on with that? Has anybody ever heard that? Just tell me if you ever heard a book come out and the author say, we forgot a chapter after the book was out. Has anybody ever heard of that? Never heard of it. Okay. But I still don't know what she's going to do. Eric, what is she going to do? Trying to recoup money lost during 2 leaks on here? It wasn't even the leaks on here, Eric. You know what it was? She sold like the only part of that book that really had any new information from Chris to the Daily Mail. That it wasn't that it leaked. Whatever leaked just was like nothing. Oh, yep, you're a little late, Alyssa. Easy killer. Oh, easy killer. No, I'm not yelling at you, Eric. I'm yelling, it's like Joan Crawford. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the dirt, Helga. Okay. I'm not mad at you, Eric. I'm mad at the audacity of her to say she forgot it. She's not an author, but an opportunist. But what is she doing? Do we know yet, Eric? What does she say? How's the other chapter coming out? Is she going to make them have to buy a new book? Don't even tell me that. Really? Like, is this going to be like the second edition? Like, is she going to say this is a new edition with like right after the first? That's crazy. You heard that last week? Yeah, Alyssa, you want to call in? I'm taking calls. Yeah, open mic. I do too, Wildlife. It's going to be a pamphlet. That's what I'm saying, but that wasn't stated. My gosh, that would be like the first question I would ask. Like, how are we going to get the... Because she'd be like, wait a minute, I just paid $20 for this book, and now I've got to get another chapter? We have to look if there's any more book reviews. She probably put a lot of manufactured ones in there if she's coming out with something new. She had a crush on Chris and his itty bitty hands. Yeah. You know what? Remember that the one from Saturday Night Live with the doll hands? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's probably why her husband went up with her. He was probably like, this is getting creepy, Sherlyn. Listen, her community wouldn't respond to anything I asked. Your high school yearbook, they gave a supplement of kids who didn't get in the yearbook? Oh, no. Oh, the channel, yeah, I gotcha. I heard her say she never wants to see him. Yeah, because I don't know, probably because her husband probably laid down the wall. I don't know. This is sick, Sherilyn. It just sounds so weird. Even when she said in those text messages to, what was it, Jamie? And she goes, I love Chris. You know, like an aunt or something like that. It's like, okay. How else would you take that? I love Chris. I think he called it off with her. Maybe he broke up with her because his mom was mad. His mom was really mad, and she said he didn't like something in the book, so maybe he broke up with her. Hey, Gigi. Mini Foxies, what if she's okay. 180 that now. 180 that now? She's not. Maybe Chris broke up with Sherilyn. Because she had said she loved him, and now she says she never wants to see him again. But I think he broke up with her because the mother didn't like the book, and then he wasn't happy with what was in the book either. She also said to Jamie that the book money was going to CW for his legal team. Yeah, and then she had a big falling out with them, and she said, "Yeah, you want it? You want this? You give me $10,000." She flat out said, "I got my book and got out." But I think he broke up with her, Eric. There's something shady about that author in a relationship with Chris. Why did he agree to talk with? Yeah. She despises him now because I think he broke up with her, though. She was saying that she loved him before in text messages. Right, Rosa, but I think that's because his mom got in a fight with her, and then he didn't like what was in the book. That's right, Eric. Yeah. The mother's like, this is not supposed to be about the crime. These people live in such a fantasy world. Like, no, it's not going to be about the crime. No, we're just going to talk about Chris's awakening and coming to God. I mean, did she really think that? Because that's sad if she really thought that. That someone was going to say, no, I'm just going to write a book, but no, I'm just going to write about his testimony. This is about the crime. She did double screen interview with a, yeah. Not now, but she had told the Watts that she was going to give the money to them to fund his appeal. To me, to get him to admit he did it on purpose was important. But there's some kind of connection, some kind of reason or motive why Chris agreed to maintain contact with her and agreed to the book. Right, but I think she had already done that when she started having the fights with them. She was already, had supposedly met with him, and she said, I'm not telling you what he's writing me. So then the mother started getting really freaked out because she couldn't control the narrative. She couldn't control Sherilyn. Sherilyn was going rogue on her. Sherilyn was screaming about some woman in Montana, okay, and that Cindy better get her under control. And Cindy was telling her she had to call Ronnie. And she's a grandma, yeah. He did, Eric. But even Sherilyn says he was not happy at the end. When he got his copy, he wasn't happy. He said he will take some things to the grave. They are all estranged now, right? Yeah. She told Cindy, it's not about you, Cindy. Right, yeah. Right, yeah. Cindy and her didn't, and then Cindy was furious. And then Cindy asked for an advance copy of the book, and Sherlin's like, no, it's at the editor. I can't give it to you. She should have thought of something better than saying it was at the editor. They do, Bella. Of course they do. She got her book and got out. Yeah, and that was it. Then she was thinking, like, if you want, oh, I have to. It keeps saying, are you sending it to .org? Get Carolyn at truecrimechat.org. Which one are you sending it to? Good night, Danielle. See. He did get his copy, Ninja. It's sent, I think, right from Amazon or the publisher, because someone can't send him a book because they could do something like write in the binding real tiny or something. Hey, Eva, how are you doing? How's everything going, Eva? I haven't seen you in a while. How's everything going? How far along are you? Everything okay? Gonna have to go. You spilled. Oh no. Oh, well, put it in some rice or something. Sorry to hear that, Christine. He has a copy of the book. I'm telling you, he does. He does have a copy. I think both sides are worried, but I did enjoy someone not backing down to Cindy. Oh, it did. She's like, you have to call Ronnie. You're inclined to believe that because the Watts family had been under such a great attack because of Chris's irresponsible, disgusting choices. I think they're also under attack because Cindy and Ronnie were blasting off about Shanann being a narcissist, bipolar, saying she killed her children, stuff like that. I think that's more why they're under attack, though. Maybe they were more concerned about being misrepresented. About the book, you mean? But what about... No, I think they're under attack because of what they did. It's not about the son, though, Material Girl. It's about what they did, going and doing interviews and blaming it all on Shanann. And then after many months... and coming back and writing 5 chapters of a book blaming Shanann. Oh, you're having a baby boy? Yay! When are you due, Eva? We found out with you pretty soon. Yeah, I feel like, yeah. CW won't be mad with the book. Are you kidding? He wants... No, they said he was... I'm telling you, I heard he was mad. Heard that he wasn't happy with it. Did anybody else hear that he wasn't happy with it? I heard that. Kat, I don't know, but if it's not for you, you can just click right on out and go back to cartoons or gaming or wherever you came from. I don't think she's completely truthful either. No, not at all. I think she liked him. She's not a good author, Material Girl. I use that term author very loosely. You heard he was big mad? Big mad. Remember that big, wasn't there big red, was it? No, Honeycomb's big. But wasn't there a big red? Big red. No, there was like a toy. Wasn't it big red or something? Big Jim. What was Big Jim? What was he? Big red gum. But there something was like big something. Big John. What was that for, Big John? Big Bad John? But I thought it was something like big. It reminds me of a commercial that a long time ago. I don't know why. Big Bad John? Remember Gravy Train with the little covered wagon that ran through the kitchen? It was a song? Red wine, yeah. Not that one. Green Giant. No, but it was like big something. I don't know. Progressive is Big Jim? Big Red is gum. They have Big Red chew. That's not good because you're so mad at technology. What's happening? Can you do me a favor, please? Can you take the email that you're sending it to and paste it here? Just put a space in front of the @ symbol, and then I can see, because you probably something's wrong. This happens all the time. Let me see. Oh, I've got it. You sent it 3 times. Okay, so you're fine. You said it said message didn't send? No, you're all good. No problem. All right, it's on its way. I was just kind of getting... I don't think you are receiving. You did? Let me check, Priscilla. Hang on. You want a telephone? What do you want? Tell me what it is and I'll send it over. You want a telephone number? Oh, do I want to hear what? And pop. What do you say? Toilet paper? I don't know what I want to hear. Oh yeah, you want an address? Okay, so you just want the address. Okay, hang on. I'll go check if it's there. Let me see. Okay. All right. The last email I have from you, okay. Oh, okay, I have it. I have it, Priscilla. All right, let me go get her information now. It was weird because something different was in your title. When you get your email back, check out what was in your subject line. So it was a little bit shocking. Oh, hi. Hello? Hey there.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
Oh gosh, it's such a technical difficulty. This is only my second time going on. And I'm like, I think I used the wrong email address last time. So I was like going to that one. Yeah.
No,
like,
it's you sent it 3 times, so it wasn't that bad. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, you got it through.
Good. Oh, I'm so glad I got it through.
So am I. So, what's going on?
Well, I'm excited to talk to you again. Last time was like the first time that I'd ever called in, and I didn't even look at the callers or
Oh, the chatters.
that last. Yeah, I don't know actually how to
you see the
Yes.
chatters?
I can't see them now.
Oh, see, you might have to. Are
Turn my
you?
phone.
Yeah, you might have to look at your
sideways.
phone onto the video and then just look at the chat. Okay, Priscilla, you should have the address now.
I still don't see them, but that's okay.
That's okay. I'll tell you what they're saying.
Okay. I know. I was so excited last time. I'm like, oh, I hope I wasn't butting in too much. That was so much fun, though.
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, and what state are you in?
California.
You're in California, right? Okay. Yeah, you do sound, and you remind me of, you remind me of Jigsaw Puzzler. Where the heck
Yeah,
is
you
Jigsaw
told me that
Puzzler?
last time.
We got to find
I don't
Jigsaw
know who that
Puzzler.
is.
She's in Slack. I mean, somebody's going to ask her where she's going. She used to take us on fun videos too.
Aw.
Yeah, to the furniture store, and she talks to everybody. She talked to the
Oh,
guy.
I love that. I do that with my girlfriends. Some of them that don't live around here will just like FaceTime and we'll go shopping together too. Like on FaceTime, I'm like, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? It's like we're shopping together.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So what are you guys talking about? I haven't even gotten
Well,
to
we
tune
talked
in
about.
really.
Okay, we talked about first. What did we talk about first? Oh, we just read like some of the the true crimes that were recent, and then
Oh, yeah.
and then we went into Kelsey's townhouse inside, and then we revisited the video that Sister Shay did about the drive-by down to Sonic, because that case is in court again tomorrow. And then what did we do? Then we came back on or just some chit chat and got into Cato's book, and then Eric was saying that there's a new chapter and everybody's wondering how that's going to go, but nobody really knows for sure. And
Oh, the chapter that
the new chapter. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
That they were supposed to I don't know, her and whoever were supposed to, put it on her special channel and whatnot, where you have to pay to
Oh, is that
hear
how they're
it.
going to handle it? That's how they're going to handle the extra
That's
chapter?
what I heard. Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, what?
They sound like they're in cahoots then, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It just sounds like they're a bunch of hustlers just trying to like hustle each other. And
But
it's
you
just
know
so
what
gross,
doesn't make
like-
sense? The rumor is that that's the one that leaked her book.
That's what I heard.
That's
too.
the rumor.
And
So I don't know if Sherilyn knows that.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
I just
yeah.
was trying to listen to the darn book for free myself because I don't want the Watts to have any money.
Oh, yeah, I
but
can.
and then when
I
started doing,
I might be able to hook you up.
well, I think I heard enough, and like I really
Okay.
did. I
If you-
think
if
I
you-
heard
yeah,
all
just
of
let
it.
me know. Let me know.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Well, I did, and I was like, oh. And then so after that, I unsubscribed because I realized what kind of no, I don't know. I just don't like their energy, and they're like, I don't know. It just seems really odd. Like, I mean.
Yeah, a lot
Not
of
that
people
I
were saying they
wanted-
didn't want it in the house. I mean, we had people coming on here saying, "Please take this book out of my house," and then somebody said that their
Yes.
townhouse caught on fire.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they didn't want that book in there anymore.
It's so weird because I was looking online to just hear it for free, and a lot of people were like, I feel tired. And then, like, just other people, they just didn't feel that great with that book in their house. It's good that you didn't have it in yours.
What did you hear, Eric? Connie, what are the troll eyes for, Connie? What did they say? What did you hear, Eric, about the thing? Those little eyes, those are troll eyes. Well, we use troll eyes in here, like this. Here.
Is there
That's what we do when
trolling
trolls come in.
now?
We put eyes like that. Like, keep on the lookout.
Yeah. I don't like those trolls.
So that's why you like Eric and then the eyes, and I didn't know what was going on. Okay. I thought you thought Eric was a troll. Okay.
How was Eric doing? Didn't he just have he had a tragedy?
Eric?
Yeah, I thought I heard it on, or not maybe last night. Didn't he have a friend or family member that had?
Oh, yeah, Eric, you did, right? Yeah, something happened. What happened? You said a friend of yours was killed or something on the beach?
I wish I could see these. I don't know why I can't.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
October 9th? His best friend, Janelle? Janelle always has the scoop.
Oh, yeah.
Murder, suicide. What was it? His girlfriend, his wife?
I thought Eric had said that it was his friend and then his or maybe his girlfriend.
Yeah, he said
I don't
murder,
know.
suicide, so he made it
Yeah.
sound like he drowned my friend and then cut his wrist. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
It's horrible. Sorry to hear that. Wow.
That's so sad. How are you doing?
His girlfriend. Okay. I heard something.
How is he
know,
doing?
How are you doing with that? How are you? Not too, probably, it's probably really
I
hard.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably a real shock. I mean, my gosh, that's,
Yeah.
amazing, I
Oh
mean,
my
just,
gosh.
why are they doing this crap? It's like,
Ugh.
it's just, I don't get it. Do you have any idea why he did it, Eric? Is there any reason that
Right.
clips on YouTube? He put clips of it on YouTube? No. Because we just heard about that one that killed his mother on Facebook Live.
What?
Yeah, that's in the beginning of this thing. Yeah. 24 years
see,
old.
I wasn't even, yeah. Oh my God.
Whisper to Me has the ferns and the eyes, so it's pretty bad.
Oh God. I don't know how to deal with the trolls.
Oh, the news did? Oh, okay. The news. I got you. What, Connie? What was I asking you about? I wasn't. I was asking Eric how he was doing. Hey, Evelyn. Everybody's losing their minds, right, Gigi? Gigi. Hey, Judy. Too much of this, especially mothers killing children. Yeah, it's not good. Oh, you're confused, Connie? That's okay. We move fast in here on different topics. You're hiding in the
we
bushes.
do.
Yeah, they look like two big ferns.
I love that about us, though, because I've got ADD, and
You never know where
I love every minute of it.
You never know where you'll end up.
It was the funniest thing too. The other day when we were looking at the house or the picture.
Oh, Eric says he doesn't think we're hip to. Oh, you mean like really bad? You said really bad 911 calls. There's like channels that do that. No, we're kind of.
Oh
hip to that.
yes. Yeah. No, I've listened to a lot of those.
There's also like Walmart pranks and stuff, Eric, too. And people that scare people. Do you ever see that one where they scare their mother or something and they.
Oh yeah, I always think those are fake though.
One lady went after her kid, he was like 16, 17. She was. If anybody did that to me,
did she?
Yeah, that would not be good. Because I don't like that. I don't like people to sneak up on me.
No.
You don't know what happened before I came on. I put a couple of soda cans, like right next to me to go to the recycling thing, right? Empty ones.
Oh yeah.
And something. Oh my gosh, if I would have been online, you guys would have freaked out. Because something happened, and I don't even know how, but they went flying off the chair onto the floor, and it sounded like 2 gunshots.
Oh my God.
And I screamed so freaking loud, right? And I would have done that if I was on the air because I really thought, I didn't know what it was. It was just freaked me out because I'm the only one here. Everybody's asleep. And it sounded like 2 gunshots and I just screamed. And I said, thankfully I was not on the air because that would have really scared someone.
I'm still dying laughing about the fact that when you told me that you were watching Andrea Yates.
Oh yeah, my son was very concerned.
What are you doing, Mom?
Yeah, I don't know why. I kept saying, Ray, why are you concerned? Like, how about you? Did you ever have to fear like I'm coming to kill you or something? Like, why? And he goes, but he just like I think it's like Jimmy. He was not into like he got into true crime like later on, like, and then I guess at that time he wasn't that into it, and he must have been like, what the heck is my mother listening to? This is scary now. She could be off the hinges there. So yeah,
that was just so funny. What are you doing, Mom?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like if my mom was listening to that, I'd be like, oh, good. Can I listen to it too? But like I don't know, his face, he was scared to death. Alyssa, it's Alyssa, Diana, from California.
I don't know how to look at it at the same time. What button do I press?
No, Eric.
To see the chat.
Eric said, does anyone remember the gal who cut her kids' throats? No.
No.
Oh, really? No.
Where,
Eric?
Cut her kids' throats.
Who does that?
Yeah, that's one I haven't heard of.
I remember something about a man who did that, Liz says.
His own kids' throats?
She says mother. He said mother, didn't he?
Oh.
That's not usual. That's weird.
I haven't heard that story at all.
HR call is there. Her call is there. Oh, you mean you're listening to these really bad 911 calls? And by really bad, do you mean really horrific? Not like there's really bad, like,
I've gotten into that. Mommy, those are really fascinating.
Yeah?
They really are. Because I really dig like watching, or listening to something that's real. I don't really like the when they pretend and
either do
try
I.
and reenact it.
NCIS or anything like that. I don't
hate it.
Yeah,
hate it.
I don't watch it. I mean, I don't because there's too much of like that on true, like real crime. So I'll just watch that instead.
Right. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't feel like watching a movie that's fake. I like to, dig into the real stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's why I really do like the 911 calls. I have listened to those a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of scary ones on there. I'll tell you that much. They're
a lot of anxiety in that, right? Because I get lots of anxiety.
So I don't know if I told you, but I'm a nanny, and so
you're a nanny.
I've actually yes,
oh,
and
okay.
so
no, I don't think you did. Tell
like
us.
No, I didn't. And so like when the kids are napping and whatnot, I'll put my headphones on and
what are you watching?
I really am. And then I'm like, oh my gosh,
That might be scary that for somebody that's not into true crime to have a nanny watching that all the time. Right?
Honestly, what I thought, and I was like, and then I took my headphones off and I played it out loud when the kids were sleeping. But then, because sometimes the earphones get on your nerves, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, they probably think I'm absolutely nuts because it's on. I'm playing this and their kids asleep, and I'm like, oh no, they probably think I'm crazy.
Yeah,
now I'm gonna get fired. But I can't resist, though.
It's
like, what else am I gonna do? I really enjoy that kind of stuff.
Yeah, me too. I mean, if I do watch something, it's usually like true crime or some other kind of documentary, but it's usually true crime. I know.
Yeah, me too.
My daughter called me the other day, and she goes like this, because we have a Netflix account, right? And so, and she goes, "Mom, create your own profile, okay?" Because but I don't. I get on there so infrequently, and I just go right in my daughter's. and I just play something. She goes, "Mom,
She gets all your
what were you
stuff.
watching? Were you watching Amanda Knox?" And I'm like, oh, that was a long time ago I was
Oh,
watching Amanda
yeah.
Knox. And then she's like, "Were you watching this?" And 'cause she usually like, and and I'm like, "Yeah, that was me." And she's like, "Oh, okay." 'Cause
That's
we're just wondering.
interesting too, though, the Amanda Knox thing. What do you think about that one, Mommy?
Yeah, Amanda Knox. I mean, it's so weird.
I
because
just, honest to God,
she
don't
was
know
not
what to think
likable,
at all.
right? She was not a likable person. And I think a lot of people took that she wasn't likable. And it's hard, like when someone's not likable and then they're like the key suspect in the murder,
Right.
sometimes you can get biased, right? Like just like,
Right.
oh, this girl, she did it.
And I did actually
Yeah.
initially.
Yeah, me
I
too.
totally
Yeah.
I really did, and honest to God, thought she was innocent. But then, like, I don't know, maybe I dove down the wrong, YouTube channels. I don't know. But then they just started, saying and showing certain things. I was like, maybe not. But really, in my heart, I do think she's innocent. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
It was weird. I mean, I
Maybe I'm
don't think
missing
I saw
something.
anything on YouTube about it, but I watched the documentaries that were on Netflix and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It just
You're not sure what to think.
Yeah, I still am not
Yeah.
sure. I'm not really sure. I mean, I don't know. There's just something there. I just could never.
There's something off about, there was definitely something off about her for sure. Like, that's the thing. Like when these ladies, and they come in there and the lack of empathy, and it's like something is a little iffy there. And I don't know what it is, if it's drug use or whatnot, but something is very non-likable and something seems not right. But like, I don't know if it's as far as, murder or not,
Yeah.
so
But
hard.
I think it didn't help that she was like not likable and kind of seemed like jealous or something. So it's like,
And they didn't get along either. Like, ugh, I don't know. Something could have occurred, basically,
right. Yeah.
Something could have definitely occurred. It's not out of the blue. I mean, yeah.
John Bonet's mother seemed very odd too.
Oh, Mommy, that's so weird. I was thinking John Bonet. Have you ever done anything on John Bonet?
Well, I mean, my mother was really into that case, and so yeah, we talked about it. But it seems like that case is just, it's like now that both parents are gone, right? Both parents died.
No, the dad. I thought the dad was still alive.
I thought they
Is he
said the
not?
dad died. Did the dad die?
Did he die?
I thought somebody said the dad died.
I just saw the son on the doctor film, and then
The mom
the dad
died.
was
Right?
alive.
The mom's dead.
The
right?
mom died.
The mom
She
died.
had
The dad's
cancer
still alive.
again, and she died.
He got remarried. Did he get remarried?
He got remarried.
Yeah, and he's in Is he in Georgia? No, now see, Alicia says they both died.
Really? Well, I know that he was alive right after the Dr.
I
Phil
thought
thing.
I thought he was alive last time we discussed this, and somebody said no, he died.
I'm pretty sure he's not dead. Somebody's saying he's dead?
I don't know. We gotta see. See, now Gigi's thinking both did too. We're gonna find out. Can someone Google it and see if he's alive? You're sure Red Raven Spirit he's alive? You just did a Google on it?
Yeah, I think he's alive. Yeah, she's right.
Oh,
They're right.
You're talking about Darlie, Eric?
Oh,
Oh,
No.
yeah. Yeah, that
that's
was
a good
weird.
one,
She
too.
did more than slit their throats. She stabbed them and stuff. All over.
so I'd love to hear what you think about that one too.
Darlie.
So you think that she's definitely guilty?
No, well, I think there's so many weird things like, oh, John's alive, John Ramsey's alive.
Yeah.
He's remarried, right? I think
Yeah.
you're talking about Deborah Jeter. Really? I don't know Deborah Jeter.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, well, Darlie. I mean, there's a couple of weird things. there,
Darlie, yeah.
right? Okay.
That was a
If-
very interesting case.
yeah.
I'd love to hear your view on it.
Okay, it doesn't make sense that for me, why she is everybody not buffering anymore? Hold on, let me make sure they're all okay. Why? Okay, if she like just wanted to escape her kids or something, well, the older kids were going to school, I think, right? At least one of them was, and the other one would have been soon if he wasn't in, right? So, but then she had a infant. So that was upstairs with him, and he was there. So
I feel like the husband had something to do with it.
That's what I'm saying. And then the husband comes down, and he doesn't, I don't know, there's something really weird in that whole thing. Like, I don't know, like, why would she have left the one child alive if she, like, if they said she wanted her old life back? That was the child that needed the most care. You know?
I honestly, last time I had, done a little research into that case, I really felt like she was innocent, and I really felt bad for her.
And someone's saying the sister was there, and the sister was smoking in that utility room area.
Oh, yeah. I heard that too.
Yeah, and then there was that stuff like they might have been into some drugs, and it could have been something from that, and then there was something about some insurance fraud.
Right, and the dad was into some kind of fraud money type of things. I think the dad, if anybody, had to do something with it, but honestly, my heart didn't tell me that she did, and I felt really bad for her.
Like, I mean, was he supposed to do something upstairs with the baby and himself, and he just didn't go through with it? I don't know. That's
kind of what I'm thinking, or maybe like he was trying to, they were trying to do like some insurance fraud type of thing, and then maybe maybe the dad hired somebody, and then it went just wrong. It went wrong or something, or he or she didn't even know about it. She didn't know about it, and then maybe he wanted to kill. I don't know.
Oh, Fem, I think you might be right. Fem said, didn't Ramsey's dad marry Natalie Holloway's mother?
Oh.
Is that, yes? Nobody dated her? Oh, they didn't get married. Okay.
God, that's a whole nother story. Did they? They dated? That's creepy.
That's weird. Maybe they met at some, I don't know, some support group or something.
Yeah, that's true.
They broke up.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really judge. Like, we can't judge people that have been through that, but still, it's so weird.
He married a fashion designer, and did they have any children? Was she much younger? A much younger woman? Did she have any children? I mean, did he have children with her if she was much younger? I wonder if he told her what happened. Don't you wonder that sometimes? Like, if he tells her what happened, and then she comes forward later on, no more children.
I always think that.
A lot of people think the son had something to do with it too, and the parents covered up because they didn't want to lose two kids. I mean, there's a lot of different things. Yeah, I mean, there's, but it's just, I don't know. He married a costume designer that did Vegas type costumes. Oh, okay. I really think that's something. Yeah, there's so many different. Just such a weird case, John Bonet, and it just like never gets it. It just. And then what happened?
That one kills me.
But why did they a few months ago? Didn't they find evidence that like some photographer
DNA.
Or some guy? No, I thought he had like pictures of her or something on his computer. Wasn't there something going on there?
Well, you know what's strange is there's been like 4 people that sound like they're completely guilty, and like it's like no one knows really which one. It's so weird. I don't know. Every time I look into that case, there's something different, and the fact that there is different DNA and a little bit of blood in her underwear and the outside of her pajamas makes. I mean, like, obviously, then there was someone else.
About the letter, if it's in the case, if John Bonet Ramsey, if you think about the letter, it is like solved.
I just don't think it was the parents, though. I don't believe that.
What do you mean?
At first, I did
mean,
believe
Ninja?
that it was the parents, but no. Because Patsy's name, like the way that her handwriting. It was a little close, but
Oh, that, yeah. And when did it happen? Did it happen on Christmas Day or the day after?
so it was on Christmas night, and then it was the day after, and then I believe that was like some kind of, issue because of the day that they put on the grave. And so that was kind of, iffy, but
Okay, so Fem says, I highly suggest everyone interested in crime Google the crime finders FBI just released previous. Hang on.
they actually found 2 DNAs on
Previous
her
sealed
underwear
document.
and her outfit.
Oh, for that ring? Okay. All right, so crime, what is it? Crime Google the finders FBI. And
For
it is
Jean
getting
Benet.
0 mainstream media coverage. In July 2019, Craig Akers, the father of Sean Hornbeck, has died. Sean Hornbeck was missing 4 years and found alive. I think he was the dad who died.
Of Jean Benet?
No, I think it's that other Sean Hornbeck. Was that the kid that was kept with some guy for a long time and then escaped or something?
Oh, I think I heard about that.
There was evidence on the notepad of a rough draft. The amount asking was like 127, the same amount as John's.
Yeah, it was
bonus.
It was $118,000, which happened to be the same amount of, the dad,
Okay, Fern.
Jean Benet
Fem,
Ramsey's
I'm sorry.
dad, his
I
bonus.
can't get it right. Fem.
Which is strange. Like, who would think to do that unless they were familiar with the family?
Oh, Red Raven Spirit said she will call you in the future. I've studied the John Benet Ramsey case like no other case. I'd love to. Why don't you don't want to call in right now?
Yeah, she should.
Why were the Ramseys not you? That's a question for Red Raven Spirit. Why were the Ramseys not interviewed right away? How could they dictate the terms of the interview?
I
don't
think
know.
I honestly think they just like made such a mess of that crime scene though. And then I think that they were just, I don't know, I thought they were guilty at first and now I just don't. Especially seeing that there was 2 different male DNAs that aren't the men in the house.
Sorry for the noise.
Their DNA. So how do you explain that? You can't explain that.
Mommy, do you know? No, I don't. Jeremy, who's that? Guys, I'm not being rude, but I'm new here. I can see you talking. Oh, because she's a caller. We have a caller on the line, but she's not on camera. You can't right
Yeah,
now?
I can't read the messages either.
All right, please do, Red Raven Spirit. We'd like to hear your thoughts on that. She's going to call in soon, but she can't right now. Damned if you do. If you don't. Oh, yeah, Liz. Yeah. Hi, Val.
Did you ever hear anything about the 2 different DNAs on Jean Benet's, on her underwear and on her PJs that she was wearing? Because that's the only thing that made me think that maybe, those parents have nothing to do with it. Because why would there be a strange, 2 males that are been unidentified, and then there was like 4 different creepers, coming around, and pedophiles, and her mom, she did the the shows with her, and
Right.
You know, and I might be the worst person in the world to say this, but I don't see anything wrong with that. I
Oh,
was a
not the
really
pedophile.
girly
You
girl
mean the
with the
shows.
pageants.
Okay.
Yeah, with the mom doing the pageants. Because I was so much a girly girl. My mom used to put makeup and do things with me, and I loved it.
I mean, if you
And
liked
I
it,
don't-
yeah, but some of the, some of the toddler and
I-
tiara stuff is like the moms are,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
Grand
mean, like, if your
Supreme and
daughter is
everything,
not
yeah.
into it, that's too much. And,
Right.
you know, my mom didn't do all that, but she still used to doll me up, and like I would ask for it, you know, and I loved it. And so, and I don't know. They said that she did like it and she enjoyed it, and so, but also it could have invited a lot of pedophiles, I think, into her life. And then the mom used to, well, I know that that Christmas, they had how many people invited to their home because the mom was like doing some type of, look at my house.
Oh, yeah, they had a
this,
tour
that,
or
and the
something,
other.
didn't they? A Christmas tour or something?
Yes. So there was DNA all over that house. And then that creepy Santa Claus. John Bonet said that, no, Santa said that he was going to visit me the day after Christmas. That really creeps me out.
Yeah. Jean Benet case must and will be solved. So here we go. Ninja said. DNA can be planted, Sharon says. Okay. Why isn't the DNA where would be checked by now?
Well, the only way that it wouldn't be is if they have not, been in trouble with the law.
But what happened
So they
to
could
that
still
guy?
be in the radar, or they could have committed suicide, which a couple of people have.
I thought
So we'll
somebody
never
came
know.
here a couple of months ago and came in and said, "Oh my gosh, they found that guy." But John Bonet, where's Red Raven? Did you? What was that thing, Red Raven?
Okay.
Where they found the guy and he had stuff on his computer like a couple of months ago. Remember? Hey, Miss Terry. Oh, do you remember that one? Somebody came running in here one night and they're like, "Oh my gosh, they found this guy and he has the stuff on his computer and we solved the case." And you remember that?
I don't remember that, but
Oh, he is just a creep? He has nothing to do with it? Wasn't he her photographer or something? He's just a creepy photographer that was looking at her pictures or something?
yeah, there's been like 4 weirdos, and then even one admitted.
Oh,
Do you
Carr was the
remember
guy
that,
that
Mommy?
falsely...
The one that admitted to?
Carr, I think Janelle said, was a guy that falsely confessed. Well,
Yes.
there was another case we just had a false confession on. Well, we don't know it's false, but someone from the prison. Who did that one? Somebody just some recent case. Some guy in prison said he did it or something. What case was that? Oh, you sent me the 2 emails? Okay. I'll check them out. Do you remember?
I don't.
Was it Stephen Avery? Was it Stephen Avery? Somebody in the...
Was it?
I don't know. I remember one recently and someone said, "Oh, it's not even... The guy just confessed to it or something, but they didn't, believe it." And
I don't understand these fake confession things. It's so strange. And then I got so happy when the Sean May one happened, and then he ended up being fake.
Oh, Stephen Avery? Okay.
It's like, how do they know that he's fake, though? I don't know.
So what's happening with that? That nothing, they don't believe the guy? The guy didn't...
Yeah.
John Bonet, and a guy other than John Mark Carr that repeatedly confessed, I think. Oh.
Well, and then another thing was that they saw some kind of sexual abuse. And then also he had a daughter that died, but I don't know if the two, and I don't even think that they do, but so the same father had a daughter that died in a car accident that was, kind of a freak accident. I mean, it's kind of strange when you look at someone and both of your daughters die in a mysterious way. And so it's kind of like, But, I mean, the fact that there's 2 different male DNAs on her underwear and her jammies, that to me is like, obviously there's someone else, right?
Alina, the Russian predator, first time here.
Oh, that's great.
Nice to meet you, Alina, the
We
Russian
weren't worried
predator.
about
We're not worried at all about you.
We weren't worried about My old boss actually used to be a spy for the Russians and everything. It's kind of neat.
I knew that one. I knew that one was a troll. I knew that one. That other one, not the Russian predator. The one that was asking Gigi where he was from and stuff. I knew it. I said, "Oh, just wait. I'm just waiting because I can pick them out like crazy. I'd let them have a little leash, little slack to run around.
News to hang themselves. God, I hate these trolls. Wow.
It's like, who would pick a name like that? Alina, the Russian predator. No, come on in.
It's not obvious.
On, make yourself at home.
It's been better off saying like Jane Doe. It's kind of like when Cindy
Was she
Watts
here
and
yesterday? Okay.
I don't know why I can't see the writings. Mommy, how do I do that?
I think you have to look on your phone or something. Or maybe you could,
I
you don't
am,
have to
but-
look. Can you click out of Zoom? Like, don't close out of Zoom, but like just go to another window or something, and don't look at Zoom, and just go to YouTube and look at it.
Okay, that might work. Okay, let me see.
Lazy trolls. Or they claim it was unidentified. Oh, the DNA. We should set up a show. I'd love to come and talk about it, but I want to be prepared. A lot of people just talk off the cuff here. Yeah, I mean, don't let that stop you. It's great if you're prepared, but don't let that stop you. You've studied the case more than any other. Terrific.
So now I've opened this one, Mommy, but then I hear it echoing because I can hear your voice from the other one.
Just
Should I
put
close
mute.
the other one?
No, you could just mute it. Whatever one you have, just mute it.
Oh.
Like mute one of them.
Oh, okay.
Mute them all. Like, yeah, you can mute them all as long as you
Got
can
it.
hear. Yeah. You have a TV, phone, and laptop to make yours work?
Okay, now it's actually working right now. Okay, perfect.
She wants to be
Yay.
prepared, Eric. She doesn't just want to come in, Some people, any other case, not any other person.
Yeah.
I gotcha. No worries. Oh, Janelle, you don't miss a thing. And it was only a little tiny part of that. Yeah. I was a little scared. It's so funny because the one we did a test in between, and it went perfect. I was scared because it went all the way up to the ceiling in the family room. No, it didn't go all the way up to the ceiling. It actually went. I thought it was going to burn the painting I made with Random Guy Jeff, but it didn't. It stopped. Any idea what cases we'll discuss? Frazee, and definitely. Why is there one in particular that you're looking for? Please watch. Texas death row? What? Okay, I'll check it out. Is the girl on the screen called Mommy? Yes. Is this your first time here, Judy? I can't find his name, but he helped catch Nathaniel Barr Jonah and wrote a book about Edward Edwards claiming he killed everyone. Oh, is that stuff out yet? What, Eric? What stuff? Did the corn rake killer in Iowa get sentenced? Well, wait a minute. Yeah, when was he going to get sentenced? Does anybody remember when he was getting sentenced? Did I see? No, Kathleen, I didn't see that. When was that? Friday? I would love to do a JonBenet. Okay, so you tell me when you want to do it, all right? You want to do it tomorrow? Is Frazee Discovery? There's only very little. They're supposed to release the newest arrest, but they have the warrant, but they haven't. But there is some Discovery. Molly Tibbetts killer. Do you want to talk about it, Fem? You want to talk about it? You want to call in? Molly Tibbetts. Molly's the one that's the college student in Utah. Was that Molly? Sherry Papini case? I need a refresher on that one, Ninja. Edward Edwards is a serial killer, but the claim is he's responsible for Black Dahlia, JonBenet. Oh, wait. Yes, I've heard that one. Yeah, but wasn't that, I thought that was a conspiracy. Oh, Molly Tibbetts is Iowa, okay. What was the girl that was the college student in Utah? She was the one found in the cornfield. Oh, right, okay. Yes, now I remember that one. But there's the one in Utah that was killed by her boyfriend, right? Oh, thanks, Judy. Okay, tomorrow might be good. You've never called in, but I can do tomorrow. Okay, yeah, probably Deb will be on first, and you could go on after that. She was jogging. That's right. Yeah. Did they find the person, Jodi Arias? Yeah. What did they make her decision on that appeal yet? Is found guilty of the first. Oh, she was Ezra. Yeah, the one that she put boy on her arm. The McCann case drives you crazy. Why the cover up? Well, it's probably that they had help covering it up, but I think it was an accident with something that they gave her too much, whatever Benadryl or whatever it was, and then it's possible she hit her head in the apartment and then she was dead behind the couch, and they just cleaned it up and went on. She needs to go away is right, Judy. I'm happy to go on tomorrow. Is there anything
Mommy,
I need to know?
Can you? Oh, okay. I think I muted myself.
Oh, you're talking. You're
okay.
talking and talking, yeah, and.
Well, because
I was wondering,
okay,
you were kind of
so
quiet. I didn't know. Yeah. Now, so Red Raven says, "Is there anything I need to know if I come on tomorrow night?" Well, I'll just send you the number, and then you just call in. Anything she needs to know. What did you need to know, Alyssa? Like, how hard is it to get on? She's never got on in her life before, on here.
Oh, well, just do the right email address, and because I messed up and did the wrong email address, and then that one came up on my email address, so I did it wrong twice. But that's the only thing.
How did you come in through the? Did you have to download the app?
I have no idea. Oh yeah, I did have to download the app. Yeah, and then my phone had too much info on it, so I had to delete some stuff.
Oh.
To make sure that you have room to, to download the app.
Okay. And somebody just said.
Do they know the app?
Yeah, I give it to them. It'll be easy,
okay.
Red Raven. You just
Okay,
click
good.
on the little thing. You can
Yeah.
download the app and you'll
Oh
get
yeah,
it.
it's super easy.
Now, somebody just said Nicholas Cruz is claiming demons made him do it too.
Oh my gosh.
What's happening? What's happening with him? Is he taking a plea? What is he doing?
This is what these people are trying to do, like get out for demons. Like, oh my gosh,
But
that's crazy.
his lawyers are fighting the death penalty. It was a psych op. Cruz was trying to eat his wrist right after his arrest. Really? He doesn't want. I heard that part. He doesn't want to be in the courtroom. I don't think she'll get a new trial, Rosa. She's away for life. Jodi Arias.
Oh yeah. Well, she
I
just
watched that
tried to,
trial
like,
at least
appeal.
2 complete times. I watched that 2 complete times.
I did too. Oh, you did?
At least.
I think I did as well. I was really into that one.
I was telling
too.
people on that. I used to do a marketing call in the morning, and it was kind of like what I pictured this would be, but we were all on the phone together. And I would tell everybody on the call, you have to look at the Arias trial. Just go watch it on YouTube so we can talk about it. Nobody ever did. They didn't at all.
Really?
No, they were not into it. And then I used to read
I
off
was.
the news in the morning. Like, I would go on Facebook or something and read off the news, and we'd discuss cases, but news cases, like about anything. And I kept telling them, I really want to have a podcast because we had a colorful cast of characters on that call. Like, we had an old lady that was like the fruitcake lady, and she was hysterical. She was just like that fruitcake lady that used to be on the Late Show. Like, she looks like a nice, very, distinguished old woman. And then she just goes and just says, like, either like a string of like curse words, or she's like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, she's just like the fruitcake lady.
So
And
funny.
we had like other people. Like, we had one that was like very naive and gullible. Like, she believed anything. We had to keep telling her, no, don't believe that. but we never. So the other day she emailed me and she said, Carolyn, and I said, yeah, I told you. Remember, I told you I wanted that. And she says, oh, that's so great that you're doing that. This is what I was telling them for like 3 years on these calls that we did. We had. I said, because I said, people would listen to us, right? Because it was funny.
You were right.
And we had like the fruitcake lady, and she was really funny because like you never knew what was going to come out of her mouth, and sometimes she would get on the call.
Did she have like Tourette's or like,
no, but she would just get on the call like.
dementia?
No. She was sharp as a tack, but she would get on the call in the morning, like, and sometimes she'd like, like, oh my gosh, what the hell? I got the maintenance man here, and he's driving me to. And I'm like, Catherine, we're on the line, and we have someone new on the line today. And, oh, okay. And then she would get really nice. She was very nice with it. Then she would, but sometimes she would just go off and just fly off the handle. Yeah, but it was good. And then so we kind of this is kind of what I had as a vision, but they didn't have so much. Like, I kept saying to them all the time, I said, I really think people would listen to this because we were like 6 of us all the time in the call, and we all had different viewpoints.
Right?
So anytime I brought up a like a news story, then everybody was saying, no, this and no that. And my friend Heather had the strangest things. Like, I don't know, she used to get us all freaked out because she would just have just such a different take on everything. And I mean, like, really out there sometimes. So yeah, so I said, people would listen, and when we get in a big discussion, I would just joke around and go, okay, we need the next caller on the line. So, this has been a long time coming, but I never really thought it would. I thought I would have to do a podcast, and this just fell into my lap kind of when I did that one video. So it was meant to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aww.
The one Watts video, because I would go on my other videos, right? That I did for my blog, and I would talk. If you go back on my other videos, I'd be like, hey, but I never went live, and that was a problem. I think it was. So the people that were watching were just people that were like looking for a dollhouse for their kid, and they're like, no, I'm not interested in any true crime. Thanks for telling me about Dirty John podcast. I could care less.
I
So-
started watching you because of the Watts thing.
Right. But I mean, I was, so that's the thing. And I
And-
would go on and I'd say, I'd like to talk about some true crime podcast. But meanwhile, I was doing like a review for something like, I can't even think of it, like a,
You would do other things too. Yeah,
Play
you always
studio, right?
did other things.
yeah, or I was like doing some kind of a recipe, and then I'd be like, does anybody watch true crime podcasts? Dirty John is a really good
Right.
one. And then never
Right.
one comment about Dirty John, never. So that's why I was
Yeah.
so surprised when I did the Chris Watts, and then everybody
Right.
came out of the woodwork, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. You know how long I've tried to get somebody to talk about true crime?
You're the one that actually got me into it because I didn't even pay it a lot of attention. And then once, I actually stumbled upon your videos and I was like, and
I was doing like vacuums and steam mops and
I'm really
what's the
not
matter?
into
Eric's getting
that
angry with
type
me.
of thing. Like I'm not really a cleaner or like a cooker. Luckily,
what's up,
I
Eric?
mean, because I'm married and my husband has like 3 grown children, and so I don't have any, and so but I've been a nanny since I've gotten out of high school, and so that kind of freaked me out from trying to become a mother because I realized how much work it is.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then I was like, oh, I want 3 kids. And then I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I don't because of being a nanny. And, you just realize how much work it is. And then I met my husband, and he was like, I would love to, we were in love. We thought about it. And then, but then he was like, it would be hard to do it all over again. And then once he said that, I was like, okay.
Was he older than you?
Yeah, he's 10 years older.
Yeah. And he
So.
he's like, I'm not going to go through that again.
Yeah, he wanted to though. He really wanted to initially, but then I was like, "Are you sure?" I don't know. And it's kind of it was in the beginning, and I don't know. I was like, I don't know.
Are you close with your stepkids?
I am, and I am actually a step grandma.
Are you? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Tell me about feeling old.
Yeah, right?
But
Yeah.
that is the sweetest. It's so cool. They live far away though, so I
Oh.
don't get to see them very often. But it's so funny because at first when it happened, I'm like, "You're a gilf."
Yeah.
You're a
absolutely.
gilf, and I made him a shirt and said gilf.
A the guy on
Yeah.
the dating game. Yeah, I saw that movie on. Was it? It was Rodney. Yeah. There it is.
Yeah,
Rodney.
that creep.
Mm.
Oh, on that dating show when that lady dodged the.
That was the
creepy
one where the
killer.
investigator found. Didn't he find him take a girl into a motel and he parked the
think
car
so.
and he got the guy then, right? Yeah, I still remember that. What's the matter, Eric? Did you have a question? The views of Cruz's interview. Oh, yikes! He says it's 666 for the views of Eric Cruz's interview. I wouldn't go in. Well, I don't know. That freaks me out when I see that.
Yeah.
You know what? What's funny, Eric? The 666 video that I uploaded on here was one about NK.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you, Mommy. So what do you think about the fact that Shanann's family, apparently from Dr. Phil, do you think that maybe, I know that you said that probably she didn't have anything to do with it, and I'm kind of in the same boat, but now, that
Why?
Shanann's
Did you
family
listen
is
to-
questioning it?
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
is that
from
because of
his-
the Dr.
from
Phil?
his podcast? Well, supposedly, and I don't really know.
Are you
what to
sure?
believe.
Did Frank say it? Because I thought they kept saying case
I
closed,
listened
case closed,
to-
case closed, like no more people are involved.
Well, and and the first time that they were on Dr. Phil, they didn't believe that she was involved, but apparently Dr. Phil knew. He
I have to listen.
he
I have to
basically
listen to
said
this.
that, yeah, he said that her mother thinks that they went and visited him this last time to figure out if she was involved, and they kind of are hinting to it. I don't really know what Dr. Fall
Wait. So
is.
you're saying that the Rusaks went and visited Chris?
No.
Oh, okay.
So the Rusaks are thinking that the last time that Tammy and
Yes, them. Yes.
were trying to dig it out of him about NK.
Well, they were trying to make
Apparently.
right. They did. Well, they said, "What do you say to people that say she was involved? What do you say to people that say that she was there that morning? What do you say to?" And then his answer was, "Well, I had to talk her down a ledge a time or two, or something like that." Like he didn't address the
He would
question.
never say no.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But he's just such a liar, and I've kind of come to I don't know. I just kind of don't think that she was anymore. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm surprised. I'll have to listen to the podcast if they're going back there because.
That's basically all it says. It's like.
Oh, you're back at Kelsey's condo? Yeah, you're back behind the thing, yeah. Let's see. So what was Eric? Oh, he's telling me about the 666. Okay. And
that is super creepy when that happens. I've seen that happen before on other things. I'm like, ooh.
Dusty woman? And hi, mommy. First time I've been on your chat. Just wanted to say, love your channel. I have been watching since the Watts case. Hey, Dusty, what state are you from?
Same, Dusty.
Cato thinks she's involved. Is that what Cato's saying?
Cato is just. I mean, if the Rusiks think that maybe she would have been involved, then I would think to that. But I just don't believe a thing about Cato at all. Like, she is just BS.
Yeah.
I just don't buy anything she said.
I don't believe her. I don't even think she visited him as many times as she
I don't even think she visited him at all.
Van Lisa Marie. Hey, Susanna. Sarah A. How are you?
It's so gross that he has like a girlfriend.
Who has a girlfriend?
Chris Watts, apparently. He's got some woman visiting him and this, that, and the other. It's disgusting.
Did Dr. Phil say that?
No,
or somebody else?
I'm not sure. Maybe it was somewhere else.
Yeah, because I don't know how much who's the crazy one that Cato was jealous of? She was in those texts. She was like, "You got to talk to that crazy." I think she was like calling her a biatch and stuff out in Montana.
Was it the girl? Was it the supposed girl? Or?
It's called Patrick Frazee. I put the link. It's up. You'll have to go back in the chat.
Oh, really?
Oh, for Patrick Frazee's channel, yeah.
Oh, Patrick. I just can't really get into that. I don't know. I tried to, but.
Oh, Patrick Frazee? But it just started.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give it another shot. Yeah. I just don't know where to begin.
It's Monday. It's freezing, rainy day. Oh, please! I hope it's not gonna rain here. But it was chilly yesterday. Like I should have worn my coat when I went outside.
God, I love the cold. It's been so hot.
You can have. I can send you some.
Where I'm at, we don't even have air conditioning.
Oh my gosh!
So
look at this!
annoying.
Look at this! Edelweiss is back. Oh my gosh! Edelweiss.
Hi.
She did the phone bill for us in Colorado.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, for the Watts case. And we were just asking about her the other day. We were asking about, did you hear us? Your ears were probably rigging. We asked about you. We were going through all the old regulars that we hadn't seen. she's doing
So
she's
awesome.
doing well. I mean, she's doing well. We have to wait on the results, but she's doing well so far. Oh, you didn't hear? Glad you remember. Yeah, we asked about you. We said, and they're like, oh yeah, she did the phone bill. Where is she? What have you been doing? Have you been doing something fun? You didn't come visit us for a while?
Where have you been? Who have you been visiting?
Married, she discussed me. She can play the I don't know card, but oh, you're talking about NK? Quick question. Sure.
She definitely didn't have a good
She wasn't likable. Not. She's definitely not
No.
likable. So that's what I mean. When a character is not likable, person's not likable, then and they think you that they might have had something to do. It's kind of like, yeah. Go ahead. I'm waiting. That's not too quick, Eric. I'm still waiting.
leave Jim alone. It's like if I would be yelling that at the rooftops if I was, involved in some type of a murder. Like you would think that you would be like, thank God I have an alibi.
Yeah.
Oh,
We were back to the
Jim
60s.
alone. I don't
Oh.
care who he is, whoever it was. I'd be like, you better. I need some references here. Like,
And
it's
she
a
lied.
murder
It was
charge.
more. She wasn't likable. She lied.
She was
yeah.
so not likable.
She was evasive.
She was not nice, and she didn't show any empathy either, which was just so. Ugh. I mean, like she did the pretend.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Eric. Yeah, Eric's talking about the part where Nicole was like, "I can't come in." My husband yelled. She goes through that. If you go to the to my video, she does go through that with him and says that it was just that she had taken off time from work, and she was just like what is going on? And then I think people were telling her that she shouldn't have been in the house, and it was a crime scene, and was she going to be charged with walking around in the house or something like that? It wasn't. Yeah, it sounds worse than it was, but that's what it was about. And then she just had to go to work. She had missed so much work already, and then she gave the interview on the 14th with him.
For Nicole, her friend, or NK?
Yeah, Atkinson. No, Atkinson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her friend.
Yeah. Have you seen that detective show? I don't really know the name, but they kind of I don't know. I mean, it's interesting, but it's like, I don't know. A lot of these channels are kind of like
Which
bashing.
Detective Banhover? Coder?
It's like Brain Detective or something like that, and they have like a picture of a brain. Like, what was it called? I forgot. And then they keep coming out with like the what the heck moments right now.
For what case?
The Watts.
The Watts case?
Yeah.
They have a brain.
And then I think he
yeah, I know who you're talking about, the shadows stuff.
Possibly. I just can't put a name to it. I don't know.
Oh, I think that's who you're talking about. But yeah,
I think he wrote a book and it was like Polly.
Oh no, I know. No, I think I know. I think you know who you're talking about. Does the guy have a blog?
Possibly.
I think he's put a couple of my videos on his blog. If it's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, he has. Oh, okay.
The one where they find
Pollyanna.
the blanket.
He wrote a book.
Yeah, he used to have he still does, but people said, "Oh my gosh, your videos are on his blog." I
didn't notice that.
Yeah, he put the ones I think with the blankets on there. He might have put it like 2 or 3 on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then that's good. Well, then at least I know he's legit because I don't know.
See, I don't know.
Wonder.
Here's the thing. when
You're
I
not
read
sure.
no, when I read the blog, it was very pro at the time when this case. It was very pro Chris.
Right. And like I really was interested in some of the things that he had to say, but then it was kind of turning out that way. And I just kind of got a funny feeling from it. But I don't know. I mean, he had a lot of good points and a lot of good information, but it was kind of like, I'm just not sure what to do with it.
In fact, the author, working with Cindy, had been writing comments on there back, and they were very pro Chris, anti-Shanann.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that grosses me out beyond.
Your husband is a prosecutor and says the Watts case is very unusual. This case drifted much too quickly, and there is much more to this case, in my personal opinion. Okay. Eric, what file? What file is Eric looking for? The V one? What's Eric looking for?
I was trying to not do the one.
Oh yeah, you can say her name. The FBI is not going to storm your house. Who's not saying that was such a silly thing that people said that, and they're calling it things like North Korea and what's the other name? I mean, it's like so ridiculous.
I know.
Like we're at North Korea, and some people will still do it. Like they'll come in and they're like, "What about North Korea?" I was like, "North Korea." Not file. What are you looking for, Eric? A little high maintenance. What are you looking for? Something on the Watts case?
I don't think he wanted. I mean, I thought he wanted the Watts, but I don't think he's pushing for Frazee. I think.
Is he pushing?
I don't know
Frazee?
anything about that one. Oh, here he goes.
Oh, hey, they sent a
there's-
cop to 6507. Who did? On which case?
That's not Watts.
Oh, you're not looking. I don't know, Eric.
I think he's looking for the other case. Or I don't know that one.
Oh, someone
yet.
asked you?
I'm sorry. I don't know that one. I tried to get into it, but.
Dr. Phil alters facts. He gives alternative facts, like him and Nancy
Well,
Grace
yeah.
said the kid's bones were broken going through the oil.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I think he's just another
Yeah.
one. Like, he doesn't really study the case. You think Dr. Phil read the discovery?
Right.
Dr.
No,
Phil
I
didn't read the
don't.
discovery. They came in like this to Dr. Phil. Here you go. Here's your podcast.
I think it's
You
just
know-
a bunch
oh,
of
okay,
bull-
good,
I mean,
thanks.
I do think there's a lot of BS in there, and maybe at one time, the Roosevets might have said, okay, maybe we thought we felt that way. I mean, that's a normal feeling, even if NK wasn't involved, but like, okay, maybe we thought that they went in there to, talk to him because of NK, or maybe try and get something else out of him. That's normal. But that doesn't mean that they're accusing her of it, because I remember specifically out of Sandy's mouth that she didn't believe that.
Well,
she
when they
was
were on the
involved.
Dr. Phil show, right, last, they didn't say 100% no. They said, like, she looked at Frankie Jr., and then he looked at her, and they're like, They
had a
didn't
lot
get.
of
They didn't give it. They
sex.
didn't give a definitive no. They.
Right.
It was like not like
Right.
oh yeah. It was like that. And then
Yeah.
I don't know, but they're saying now. Somebody said, did Dr. Phil say on this one again that the kid's bones were broken? If he did that, he shouldn't be doing it.
I believe he did.
He did again?
I think he said that. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Because those are like the two main things. So like everybody's like, oh my gosh, from his thing is like the kid's bones were broken, and that they think that maybe NK had to do something with it. And then he's been trying to contact
He says
NK
that.
and
Oh, gosh, Jace is saying that he says it in episode 3.
oh, he says it. Oh yeah, he says it. Oh, ugh. Yeah.
That's crazy. Now, how come he doesn't know better?
I know. Like, wouldn't he have looked at the autopsy?
Is there a place you can leave
The
Dr. Phil a
bones
comment
weren't
under there?
broken.
Does he have
They
a
weren't
place you can
broken,
leave
were
them?
they, Mommy? They
No.
weren't broken.
Mm-mm. No, not broken. Bella had injuries to her lip and her hair
Why
was
would
on
he
edge.
be able to say something like that then?
I don't, if he really said that, is there a place to leave him a comment? He had many errors. Yeah, I know he had. I only listened to the first one because I have problems with that when they don't know what they're talking about. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I don't either. Ugh.
It's like when a movie doesn't go like
I
the
try
book you
to.
read, and all I do
That's
is yell.
exactly-
I just yell
that's-
like, "This is not the way it
Yeah.
was." That's when I saw Flowers in the Attic.
Yeah, like my ADD, I'm like, no, I don't have time for this.
I saw Flowers in the Attic. Remember when that movie came out, and I was dying to see it. Right? I was so
Oh,
pissed.
I don't
I think
remember
that's
that
the
movie.
movie. I got so pissed in that movie when they had her hang herself. I'm like, this did not happen.
I hate
yeah.
that stuff. I hate it.
It drove me, and I was so pissed. I think I told the manager of the theater. I did. That I was just pissed that this is not even right. I would not even come to this. This is nothing like the book, and I was pissed.
That's so funny. My
He
husband
was,
has
because
to
it wasn't
drag me to
anything.
the movie theater. He has to drag me to the movie theater because my ADD. Like I'm just like, oh, it has to be a movie that I really, really want to see.
Yeah.
But then last time I went, and it was, I was like, oh, it's a whole new world. Like they have mixed drinks there. I mean, did you know that?
At the movie theater? I haven't been to a movie theater in ages. I mean, they
I know
come
you
so
don't
fast on
drink, though,
Netflix
but-
and everything. And my husband and the kids, they'll go to see the Avengers and stuff. My daughter loves the theater, but
Right.
it's just like
right.
me. I'd rather go. You know what I do? I drop them off at the IMAX and I go shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
So
I don't like them either. You know,
'Cause they
I
like
just
movies
don't
that I
really
don't
like
like.
to be. Yeah.
yeah. So it's just like, okay, you guys go. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I'll pick you up. Is it 3 hours? Okay,
And then I feel
maybe
so
4.
bad 'cause
Stay,
it's like my
relax.
husband is trying to, because we don't have any kids, and his kids are gone. So it's like, he doesn't really have anybody to see movies with but me. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. But it was remarkable. I mean, it was crazy. I was so stunned. I went to the movie theater and I was so excited just to be at the movie theater because it's been so long. So there was mixed drinks and there was, I mean, I couldn't even believe it. And then, and then the seats went down and like
That doesn't
my
sound
seat
like a
could go
good.
up.
That doesn't sound like a good combination. Mixed drinks, the seats going down.
Well, I decided not to have a drink because
Oh, okay.
I don't really like to focus on a movie when if I have had a drink, it's like not so bad combo. But like they had ice cream and just everything you could think of, and then everything, and I could put my feet up, like so when we went in the chairs, it was like a full-on recliner, and they were just amazing. And I was like, I can't believe this, because one of the things I didn't like about the movies too is my back.
Oh.
I have like light scoliosis, but like, I don't like to sit in, this uncomfortable chair.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I want to put my feet up, and it was so amazing, Mommy. It was so fun.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna do it again. I can't wait. Like, I loved it. I was like, oh, I can get ice cream. I mean, it's like, yeah, when you want to like eat, like
Yeah.
bad eat.
Yeah, I don't know, because I'm more like, I just don't like, if I go out, then I'm like, because everything comes so fast. Like I just be like, I know I would be, unless it's something I really want to see. But I just be like, oh, I could watch this
Yeah.
later. I could be at Hobby Lobby. I could have done like Hobby Lobby, you know, Michael's, Ollie's, like 4 other things like that I could have done. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, I don't know. I don't.
The last one that I wanted to see was Girl Gone.
Oh
that's the
yeah,
one that
yeah, Gone Girl.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah,
That's the one.
yeah.
Yeah. That's the one I was like, we're going to see that one. It's been that long.
Dr. Phil, let me just tell them something. Dr. Phil is not a psychiatrist. A psychiatrist is a medical doctor. He's not a psychiatrist. I taught elementary school for 33 years. I cannot go to the movies. Oh, by lice and bed bugs, Kathleen. Bed bugs.
The only thing I really like about Dr. Phil is that he is so big on, you know, a man never putting his hands on another woman. Like he will say, you're a bully and basically, excuse my French, but like a pussy. And that's what he says.
He usually uses those he's got all those sayings, right? Those crazy sayings. He's got a saying for everything. He does, like.
He says the same thing.
Yeah.
What does he say? It's not
so many things.
Bully,
like, yeah, he's got all those like Southern.
A coward. A coward.
No. I mean, he's got like those sayings, like, and I can't think of him now, but let's just. And this is not going to be one, but like.
Right.
Put the iced tea in the glass, but
like
it's not half full. You know, like something like that. He's always got a little.
I know.
Always a little quirky saying. I can't think of one right now.
So funny. He does.
You can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig.
Right.
Kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say you can. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. That's funny. I always say you can put sugar on shit, but it's still shit.
Right. You get more flies with honey than you will with vinegar. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah.
So,
how's that working for you? Yeah.
Right.
I say that a lot too, especially, yeah. How's that working for you?
I do too. I tend to copy him.
So you seem to be, no, I'd like to do that. So you seem to be doing the same thing over and over. How's it working for you? Okay.
How's that working for you?
Yeah.
I say that to my husband, even when we're joking, like he'll do something. I'm like, how's that working for you?
I do too. Like, cause like the same time, like if he's telling one of the kids things like over and over and over again, I go like, how's that working for you? Cause you're not repeating yourself like enough times. So maybe another approach.
Right. That's so funny.
Oh gosh. Oh my goodness.
Our poor husbands.
I never had Jimmy tell the story about the chainsaw thing.
What?
The Halloween chainsaw thing. I'm gonna have to. Where they went. He took the school that went on this haunted hayride, and then they pulled the hay wagon into a barn, and then they closed the barn doors, and then some guy got off the thing, and he just went down. He grabbed a chainsaw, and then Jimmy was thinking like, "Oh my gosh, is this part of the thing, or is this guy just flipped out? He's gonna kill us all."
No.
And I'm telling you, yeah, but he'll have to tell it. It was like really crazy.
Are you serious?
I'm
Was
totally
that before
serious.
or after you started to do the crime thing?
Oh, this was
in front of him?
this is way before.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll have to have him tell it. Yeah. He was already like thinking like how he's gonna knock the guy out before he cut the first kid's head off. Oh yeah.
That's a good man. That's
Yeah.
a good man,
He was
right
already
there.
like thinking like I'm gonna kick him this way, and that way I'll get the chainsaw, I'll jump down, and
Nice.
yeah.
And I saw him for the first time the other night, and he was playing the guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. His guitar.
His guitar. He's got a lot of them. Yeah. Have I ever sat through a court case? No, I haven't. I wish there would. Well, no, I don't mean that. If there was one that was nearby, that I would go to that. I mean, if I lived nearby Frazee, I would be there.
Yeah, I can't get into the Frazee like I did the lot.
movie theaters are filthy. They do not clean them up. Some of them are, like the floor is sticky and you're like, ugh.
Oh, yeah.
I can't stand if you find gum on any, but that is
Oh.
like, ugh.
I don't like anything involved with spit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a nanny, but like, even when the kids, when they spit something, I'm like, oh. That's where I draw the line. Like, I can plug my nose for
I'm gonna have to listen.
dirty
Eric.
poops.
Yeah.
But when it comes to spit, it's so gross to me. So gross.
Eric says that, and he's pointing at NK in this episode. I'd like to hear that. I'm gonna have to listen then. Is he just doing it for? But see, like, yeah, Dr. Phil, you never know, or if he's just doing it like just to. Could it be, you know, like, and then no, like, I don't know.
That's kind of what I think it is as
I don't
well.
trust
like,
him so
I think
much.
it's just like, yeah.
I
don't either. Especially when he tried to like attack Britney Spears.
Did he try to attack Britney Spears? I don't really watch
Yeah,
him.
he did. He tried to, well, he really tried to involve himself in that whole thing. And
Do you
like
remember?
Britney.
Do you remember when he had he had a case, and it went crazy. Some guy was hitting his wife with a wooden spoon. Do you remember this? And there was this huge case, and then they found out he was part of like the patriarch movement or something. And I couldn't even listen to it because the little kids were right there. And it was like really, and like he was like hitting the wife in front of, and the wife was screaming and the kids were screaming. And it was like,
and he
nuts.
always says that he's a, what are they called when they have to call CPS?
Oh, a mandatory reporter?
Yes.
Yeah, but it was that. Does anybody
He always
remember that
says
one?
that.
And it blew up on social media, and people, like, if you even put in Dr. Phil, it's one of the first cases that comes up. And it was in Pennsylvania, I think. I think the guy's name was Cody. Nobody remembers that? And the other case,
He was hitting his
remember-
wife like that.
You do, Bella, and yeah, he was hitting Bella. Bella, were you able to listen to the? I couldn't listen to that. I couldn't because the kids were there.
Yeah.
You know,
Some of the women abusive ones, I just can't even watch them.
because
It's like, okay.
and he was hitting her, right, because she didn't address him as what was he hitting her? It was cringe. He was hitting her because she didn't say, like, what was it? It was something like she didn't address him properly or something.
Oh my God. That is awful.
Hey, do you think
Was it the pimp one?
No, this guy was Cody, and I think he was like one of the patriarch movements or something, and she didn't say, she said something.
There was one guy, but then he ended up being a pimp.
He ended up what? Being a pimp?
He ended up being a pimp, yeah. Like he had
no.
like another.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh God, it was so bad.
This guy was. They got him away from her, but I mean, I've seen that one, and then I've seen another one where they had this crazy lady that was doing all these things to her kids, like hot sauce, cold showers, all kinds of, and they were like filming in her house with her doing this, and it was. I can't even watch that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't watch that.
A lot of his things is a little much.
And didn't he have the Cash Me Outside girl? Didn't he have
Yes, he did. And then
Me
you know what?
Outside?
Then she blew up. Like she blew up and she got famous because of it.
Yeah, and then he also had that girl. Remember that girl that that Texas judge? She recorded him hitting her with a belt, but she was like 21 by the time she got to the. Who remembers that one? That case, when I first, that was right during the Casey Anthony trial. I know it because I saw the coming attraction. And there was a Texas judge, and then the white. Oh, that was the most bizarre thing you've ever. And it got,
Dr. Phil was when.
Oh no, Dr. Phil didn't hit her. The judge, the Texas judge, did. And the
okay.
daughter recorded him, but the daughter was like 17 years old at the time. And then by the time she got to
Okay.
Dr. Phil,
No,
she
I
was
do
like
remember
21.
that. I do, because she recorded him. She
Why are you-
recorded her dad.
Why are you crying, Maria? Kitty cats? Why? But yeah, she recorded her dad, and then the mother was like a lunatic. Like she was like, she's coming in and she's screaming, you know.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
then,
no, that was horrific. That was so
but see,
awful.
but then
so
but
much
then
abuse.
and they were saying like she had cerebral palsy, but then it ended up that like she said, I don't know what it was. It got so strange, and then he had them on.
Mm-hmm.
Allow the
And then he
cameras.
would.
No, Bella,
Yeah.
that one was the daughter put it like the daughter knew he was going to come and do this, so she put the the camera on.
Yeah, she actually put the camera on, not anybody else.
Yeah, but it was so like contrived. Like I don't know. Sometimes I don't know.
I honestly, sometimes I don't believe anything that's on there at all, too. It's kind of like, I don't know.
Dr. Phil has a lying spirit. And he knows he's lying because he is so in the light, and he's always pushing his wife, right? And you've got to listen
Isn't
to.
she?
Oh my
like,
gosh!
she looks
yeah.
so great. She's got this great skin.
It's like she's in
and this, that, and the other.
every
It's like, honey,
and she's
got
always in every
as
episode.
much plastic surgery as she would need. And like, I sometimes I feel like maybe they have the worst relationship, and maybe she's
Right,
just
but
holding him by the
everything-
freaking balls every
Yeah.
time. Like, I'm gonna walk out with my husband. I'm gonna sell my skin products.
See, we had this
know.
crazy friend. Well, if I would have met him, he would have never worked for us. But Jimmy's not such a judge of character as I am, right? So I can tell like that. So Jimmy goes,
Yeah.
this is a really good guy. He's like, he's working at the school because we needed somebody to go in on the laser company that we were running, right? So I never met him, and I normally should have. Well, I knew the guy was a little nutso because he used to sign every email. Now, his personal emails, right? He couldn't even have his email address. He signed it with his wife, even for business. Okay? So I'm not going to use their names. So it was like Mark and Cindy. And everything he said, it was Cindy and I, Cindy. Cindy was like, he couldn't say a sentence without Cindy's name in it. Okay?
I mean, that's so
poor
bizarre
Cindy.
to me.
Cindy made the most beautiful soup tonight. You know what I saw? Cindy. Oh, Cindy, look, I got for Cindy. You know, it was so over the freaking top. And I'm just like, an email? He can't send an email? So he would send a work
funny.
email, and it would say, you know, best Mark and Cindy. So why is
You know,
Cindy on here?
I mean, some women, I don't know. I tried to say hi to an ex-boyfriend that was way long ago. And like, I don't know, they both, well, she did. She Facebooked me. She was like, we don't want anything to do. And I was like, oh my goodness, we don't want anything to do. And I said, congratulations on your beautiful wife. And so glad you're doing good. And blah, blah, blah. And like, I spent a few years with this ex-boyfriend, and the wife just messaged me back, and she was like, not having it. And I was like,
Right.
okay. Like, I'm not, I mean, they don't even live in the same state. And I was, I don't know. I was just trying to be nice. And then, it was bizarre. I'm like,
I
okay.
said that she gets emails from her friends, and all they do is talk about their partner.
Oh, yeah.
And Maria Kitty Cats is upset because what happened? He did something to your cat, Maria? It's not your fault. Her
What?
schizophrenic son.
Oh.
It's not your fault,
Oh
Maria.
my
I mean, don't. You didn't want that to happen.
Oh.
Sorry that you're going through that.
Oh. That's so sad. I just lost my cat due to cancer, and then I still have my 17-year-old one, and then I also have my 1-year-old, and after my 16-and-a-half-year-old, I got a new kitty for or my 17-year-old because he was super depressed. Like they grew up together.
Right.
So now my 17-year-old cat is now getting like Alzheimer's, which
Oh.
is so hard. All he does is like scream and cry at night usually.
You know, I think that's what
unless I'm
they
on the
said our
couch.
cat did that. Our cat that was like 17 or, you
Oh,
know,
really?
in fact, it's November. Yeah, just about the same time last year we had to put him down. But that's what they said because
Yeah.
she couldn't find her food dish. I say her, but it was a him. Couldn't find his food dish anymore. You know, like didn't know where it is. You know, like and then you'd put him in front of it. You know, didn't. Yeah, and the vet said he thinks it was
That's what I'll
dementia
wait
and
for.
stuff. Yeah, and stuff like that, and just really
I'm gonna
wasn't.
wait for until he can't find that because like he can still find, you know,
Yeah.
his sissy, you know, he can find Macy, and his name is Scorpio, and his birthday, his 17th birthday will be November 8th. So
Mhm.
I'm like, let's make it to that, and then we'll, you know, I don't know.
Mm.
I love them so much though. It's so sad because even the kitty before him that I raised with him, she was not as loving and as friendly. And like Macy is like the most loving, like she just gave him all the love in the world. Like they just lick each other. Like, you know, it's like if one is doing the other, it's like they're just so, they cuddle. I mean, like, I couldn't imagine them being so sweet and oh, they're just so sweet. And so now I'm worried about Macy because I'm like, what's Macy gonna do? And I don't think I need to get another cat, but I don't want him to like die in the same way that Midnight did because it was so sad.
Yeah.
It was so sad. Like she just, like I was giving her medication and then I was mixing it in with food. And yes, they told me that it was like probably the end, but then I got like a wild hair, you know, of my arse. And like I was like, maybe it's not, you know, maybe I should, you know, 'cause she was
Sometimes they
acting
rally
great.
for a day right before, and then
Right, that's what I was told.
yeah.
I was like, she's nowhere near sick. I'm like, we're just gonna take her there. And then I was about to take her there.
Yeah.
And I mixed her medication and then she started like hyperventilating and then like a heart attack type of thing. And I was like, I killed her. I was so devastated.
no, you
but
didn't
I
kill
know
her.
it wasn't me.
No,
like,
you're right. No,
Yeah.
it was just time. Yeah.
But it's still, you know, like whenever I think of Midnight, you know, it just hurts
yeah,
my
my
heart
da-
so
yeah.
bad. Like
My
I don't want my other cat to suffer the way that she did. You know, I think putting them to sleep, you know, is sometimes it's the best.
Yeah, I mean, if they're suffering, sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I would want
Absolutely.
that. You know.
Yeah, you don't want your pet to suffer, right? Absolutely.
Right. And there's no way to even explain it to him. Like he just looks so, you know. He looks so confused a lot, and he just like jumped on my husband the other night. Like he gets these moments of confusion. He gets really scared, and I just don't want him to be scared. So
Right. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
I'm literally sleeping on the couch for him because he gets scared out here, and like the door is open. He's fine. Like he can be on our bed or whatnot, but like for some reason when I go on our big couches, he's fine. So. Where I'm at right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you'll see when it's when it's time.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't want to wait too long.
Yeah. Just had a long lunch and lots of champagne. Oh, so Red Raven Spirit says there you've got some kind of a Melbourne Cup next tomorrow, so she can't do the JonBenet tomorrow. So when are you going to do it? On Tuesday? Let's see. She should look up the Grand National at Airtree in Liverpool. Makes my blood boil. I don't know what that is. Some race makes your blood boil? Yes, I'm in a min on a online suicide hotline. So many kids suffer cutting, especially after suicidal thoughts. Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, my older cat is totally licking Macy now. He loves his kitty. I'm like, thank you, kitty. Oh my God. They're so
OJ case goes
sweet.
down in history for the most DNA evidence ignored by the jury.
Baby.
Yeah. OJ.
Whoa.
Ridiculous case, yeah.
You know, I was actually in high school when that had occurred, and I graduated in '99. And then, but I remember I was in class, and a lot of the Black students just jumped up, and because it was like all time, and then like everyone jumped up, and they're like, yeah, yay, and it was like a shit show, or sorry, but yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is horrible, because no one knows really what's going on, and they thought of it as a race thing, and it's like, oh.
Well, yeah,
God.
because I mean, you had the racist, the cop thrown in,
Yeah.
and it just the whole case just went down the tubes there.
Yeah.
And then remember when Cato Kalin, then he got, we're making you a hostile witness. Remember that? Do you remember that? And the knocking he heard. You don't remember Cato Kalin? Oh, that was like,
No, I
it was
don't.
crazy. Yeah, he was declared a hostile witness. Marsha Clark
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, no, yes,
What was it like? It was
Okay.
like boom, boom, boom. You don't remember? Yeah.
right,
And
right.
and the glove. Yeah, the glove. If it does
Oh,
not
yeah.
fit, you
Oh,
must
yeah.
acquit. Johnny
I just
Cochran.
couldn't recognize the name for a second. Yeah.
Oh,
God,
goodness.
yeah, that was crazy.
No, it's not. April, are you kidding me? How did it get that late, April? I just remember Lisa saying 3:33 a little bit ago. How did the time go that quickly?
It's so funny, Mommy. If I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to one of my girlfriends. We will talk for hours, and and then my husband will wake up and he'll be like, "Are you on the phone?" And because I'll be talking, and then he's like, "You talking? What? Huh?"
Yeah, I don't know.
To get up to go to the bathroom.
Time flies.
he's like,
Yeah,
"What?
time flies.
What? I'm like, no, I'm talking to my friend. Leave me alone.
It's 3:33 in Denver. Yeah, it's 5:34 here. All right. Well, I guess it's 5:34. Okay. I guess we better call it a night. Tomorrow we'll do Frazee. Deb will be here. I don't know. I'll announce it on the community page when we'll be on. When do I sleep, Porter? I'll go to sleep now and sleep for a couple of hours.
A bunch of night owls.
Yeah. Lately I can't. Like lately I've been sleeping even as much as I usually. Like I'm like up. I don't know.
I've been sleeping more during the day.
I have to see what's going on.
I need to sleep in.
I have to see what's going on with my thyroid. I always wonder, like, because I just had my blood taken, if it's going to be like lower high, because then she's going to tell me on Wednesday what it is. So we'll see. Because sometimes if it's
That's so
revved
funny.
up,
I
then
just
she
did
always
that
asks me, "How you
too.
sleeping?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, but I always tell her good. I always go, no matter good. I don't need much
Right,
sleep, you know
right.
that, because like, and I don't want her like
I
to
don't
rev
want
me
anything
down.
either.
So
Yeah.
to bring me down. So I always tell her like, I don't want to
Yeah.
go down. Like, so I'm good.
Same.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I just got my results too. They just did the whole blood thing, and I'm like, how do I read this and this that, and the other? So I'm going to my doctor on Thursday.
Yeah.
So, but a lot of it was low, and I was like, oh,
Oh, no.
gosh.
Do I have thyroid
Yeah.
issues? I'm
Like,
hypothyroid, so she regulates it with Synthroid. And I found out I had Hashimoto's disease. I didn't even know that. She just told me, she's like, I said, I have Hashimoto's.
What is that?
It's just something with she's like, oh, Carolyn, it's something with your thyroid. Don't worry about it. Your Synthroid takes care of it. She's like, it just
Right.
goes hand in hand.
I
Don't
know.
worry about it. It sounded like really scary.
I'm not even going to look
I'm
at
like,
this. I'm not even gonna
Hashimoto's?
look at these
And she's
results
like,
until I talk to her.
She's like, don't worry about it. So I'm like,
Right,
okay.
because then what are we going to do? We're going to Google it, and then we're going to.
She's like,
then
no,
we're
she's like,
gonna
it just
think
goes
that we're
hand in
dying.
hand with the hypothyroid. She's
my
like, it's
goodness.
nothing. So you have Hashis too? Yeah. Okay. Well,
Aw.
I will see you guys
Thanks,
tomorrow. Thank you
Mommy.
very much. Thank you for calling in, Alyssa. And
Of course.
thanks.
Thank you for
all
having
you
me.
guys. Yes, and thanks everybody for coming in. And yeah,
Thank you, guys.
Oh, thank you, Jace Clifford. Thank you so much. And
Oh,
Edelweiss, good to
sweet.
see you back there. Don't be a stranger. All right, so we'll see you guys tomorrow, Frazee, and whatever else happens. All right, everybody have a good night. Take care of yourselves.
You too. Bye,
Last
mommy.
one, bye. Last one, shut the lights. Bye bye.